Former world champion.
All right, everyone, welcome back this evening for Saturday Night Prime Time. I'm David Bell, and co-hosting with me tonight is Dr. Vanessa Gale, Marietta, Georgia, of Pretty Strong Powerlifting. All right, folks, this is the live stream of USA Powerlifting Raw National Championships 2017 in sunny Orlando, Florida, right here at the Hyatt Regency Orlando International Airport. All right, Dr. Vanessa, what do we got on the docket tonight?
All right, so we're starting with our 84 kilogram women and also our 84 plus kilogram women. Moving on to our 105 kilogram men. It's going to be a really awesome show tonight. These women have been training all year for this. Hear me?
All right, ready? Sammi Johnson, Bryce Lewis, give him a round of applause.
This is going to be Sammi Johnson here. And she's opening with 152.5 kilograms, 336.2 pounds. All right, let's see how she goes here. Sammi Johnson, she's a lifter from California. Comes in with a qualifying total of 485 kilos. And she gets the squat command.
Good lift.
Yep, she makes light work of that. 336 pounds, no problem in 3 white lights.
Up next is Dayna Mcneal. She is coached, she's out of Alaska as well, coached by Ross Lepala.
Dayna Mcneal, 32 years old from Nebraska. Bars loaded, 170 kilos on the bar.
All right, bars loaded is 170 kilos on the bar for Dayna Mcneal.
374 pounds.
All right. And she currently holds the Maryland Raw 84 kilogram deadlift record at 212.5 kilos.
I'm also super excited, Dave, to see what she can deadlift.
Yeah, it's the deadlift is going to be big for her. She's got the biggest deadlift on the docket right now. And no problem there. Nice opener for Mcneal. She's going to be on the board with that lift.
3 white lights. Next up is Melissa Copeland with 175 kilos.
Right, Melissa hails from Maryland. She's coming in with a 527.5 qualifying total, and she was the 2017 Masters 1 World Champion. This year's World Championships was held in Belarus, and so she's looking to start her return to that platform right here tonight with her opening attempt. 385 pounds on the bar for Melissa Copeland. All right, getting set there. All right, nice steady walkout.
Good.
All right.
All right, let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights for
white
Melissa.
Lights. Yeah, that was a strong opener. Maybe a little heavy, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how her second looks. We'll look forward to seeing her come back.
Alicia Webb is up next with 177.5 kilos, 391 pounds.
All right, Alicia Webb hailing from Georgia, coached by Josh Rohr. And she's also an M1 lifter, so her and Melissa will be going head-to-head here.
Alicia is always impressive. We see her a lot in the Georgia powerlifting scene.
Right, and she received her qualifying total from the 5-bar showdown, which is USAPL sanctioned meet, which both combined the Olympic USAW lifts with the powerlifting lifts. One of the first events ever of its type.
And that looked like a good lift by Alicia. Let's see what the judges say.
Yeah, she gets 3 white lights. Nice work here by these early lifters here. Everyone getting on the board in the early round here. So we'll hope to keep the trend going here with the remainder of the opening squats. And who do we have up next? Okay, we've got Ogechi Akalegbere. And Ogechi, she hails from Maryland, and she was able to get her qualifying total at Raw Nationals of 2016. She is currently the Maryland state record holder in all Big 3 lifts and total. And she also took first in her appearance at the Arnold in 2016. So let's see what Ogechi can do. All right, looks like a strong opening attempt.
A little shallow, it looks like.
All right, so that's going to be 2-1, and that's going to be no lift for Ogechi. Tough start here for her in the prime time. With how good all of these women are, missing lifts doesn't set you up for a successful event, especially you want to get that opener on the board.
Right, this is nationals. We want to get on the board and make as many lifts as possible. Person that makes the most lifts typically wins the flight.
All right, Robin Wright is our lifter, hailing from right here in Florida. Received her qualifying total from Gulf Breeze Open and makes light work of 407 pounds for her opening attempt. Judges give her 3 white lights.
Nice. All right.
All right, the defending champion, Daniella Melo from Florida. All right. She went ahead and put her qualifying total together here at the 5th IPF Worlds in Belarus, and the crowd is going wild for her right now. All right, here she comes out. She holds all of the Teen 3 and Junior records, along with the squat record in the Open and the total record in the Open. So, Melo, quite the impressive resume. And she's
Setting
a crowd
it
favorite.
up.
No
Fast.
problem. 424 pounds, 192 and a half
All right,
kilos.
she got 1 red light, but it was a good lift.
So that was a yellow. What is that, Dr. Vanessa?
That probably means she might not have had her hips locked out.
Okay. All right. So we'll see. Maybe she can clean that up on her second attempt. Guarantee herself a good lift. All right. Leeann Hewitt. All right. Leeann is in the 84-plus kilo class. She was the IPF Sub-Junior World Champion. She is a Florida Gator right here at the University of Florida. And she wants to say hello to Errol Hewitt, her dad, listening from Jamaica tonight. So, hey, Dad, for Leeann.
Hey, Dad. I remember when Leeann came on the scene, we were all blown away by how young and strong she was.
457 pounds for her opening attempt.
Easy.
No problem there for Leeann. Nice work.
All right, good lift for her. 3 white lights. Up next is Sarah Brenner.
Sarah Brenner. She currently holds the record in the deadlift in the 84-plus category, hailing from Pennsylvania. And she put her qualifying total together at the Arnold A7 Pro Raw Challenge this past year. Yeah, right.
Sarah's also a state ref, so she knows the rules pretty well.
Right, give it back to the sport. It's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about.
All right, Sarah getting set up under the bar there. And let's see what she can do with this 474-pound opener, 215 kilos. Her best squat recorded, 227.5.
Good.
All right, tough to tell from here. Let's see what the judges say.
See what the judges say. It was fast.
And we're held up here just a second.
Waiting on one judge to give the light.
Waiting on those lights.
There it is. Good.
Lift is good for her. And I have a feeling opener with 215, I think she's going to bypass 227.5 tonight.
Yes. All right. Bonica Lough up next.
Okay, Bonica Lough, hailing from Nebraska. She put her qualifying total together as well at the A7 Pro Raw Challenge this past year at the Arnold. So she also just competed in her first World Games and took home the World Champion title from the World Games this year, and that was in Wrocław, Poland this year.
All right,
So-
556 pounds on the bar.
Right, let's see how the defending champ handles it here.
Strong walkout.
She's got that upward gaze, focused.
And
All right.
smoked it.
Not a problem there. And as
All
Gino,
right, 3 white lights.
as Gino would say, breaking the law of gravity in this case.
All right, back up to the top of the order with Sammi Johnson.
That's right. Sammi is also currently a strength coach and looking to open her own gym soon. So that'll be fun. She currently holds the California bench press and deadlift as well as total records. She was able to acquire her qualifying total at the Boss of NorCal 4.
Sammi Johnson.
All right, Sammi looks like her second attempt is 162.5, and her best competition squat is 170. So I bet she's going to try and break that today if she takes another 10-kilo jump, which is
Okay.
what I would do if this lift looks smooth and steady.
Okay, so 358 pounds. Let's see how this looks for a second attempt for Sammi Johnson. Getting herself wedged under the bar there.
All right. Good. All right. That was a fast lift. She probably has that 10-kilo jump in her. 3 white lights.
Nice work there for Sammi Johnson from California.
Up next is Dayna Mcneal from Alaska. Coached by Ross Lepola.
Her best squat is also 170, which was her opening attempt today. So she is now going 10 kilos up from that 180 kilogram second attempt here, 396 pounds.
Says here that her best squat ever is 170 kilos, and she opened with that today. So she is clearly going for a PR on this attempt now.
All right, good strong setup there for Dayna. What do you think about that, Dr. Vanessa?
Pretty smooth.
No problem there. 180 kilos and
Fist
10
pound from coach.
Right, 10-kilo PR right there for
Yeah.
her. And I'm excited to see what she's
Yeah.
going to put up on her third.
All right, Melissa Copeland up now. 180 kilos as well. 396 pounds.
All right, Melissa wanting to go back to the World Championships next year, M1.
All right, tight setup. She's nice. She goes down really fast and pops right out of that hole and drives up.
Good
But,
work there
yeah,
for
3
Melissa
white lights.
Copeland, defending Masters 1 World Champion and National Champion. And an interesting fact here she had too, she eats pie every night before the meet, before every meet she ever does. So that I thought that was a cool little fact she had there. All right, but the bar's loaded now for Ogechi.
All right. She's got to get this lift. 185 kilos.
All right, so she missed this on her opener, and so she didn't go up, which is important. We want to make sure she gets on the board with 407 pounds, 185 kilograms before she moves up, because it was on strength before.
Come on.
There it is.
There
it
you
is.
go. Let's see. Yes, good. 3 white lights. She is in the meet. Glad to see that. We don't want anyone bombing out on Primetime, that's for sure.
All right, nice work there for her. She's in the game.
Up next, Alicia Webb. 187.5 kilos, 413 pounds.
Okay, and Alicia's best squat is 200 kilos, 440 pounds, so we'll wait and see what she's got in the tank tonight.
You know, Dave, sometimes it's just about taking what's there today.
For sure.
Yep, you don't want to, you're not always going for a PR when you're at nationals, you're going for placing, so.
Right, of course. And with Josh Aurora on her side, she should probably, he's got quite the experience on both the national and international level. So.
Absolutely. Tight setup, get those feet set.
She gets the squat command. All right.
Nice. And I have seen Alicia grind like no other, so I know she's going to go up from that. She doesn't look too happy about it, though.
Right,
I'm sure she wanted it to be faster. All right.
Well, it was still a good squat, though. Robin Wright is now the lifter.
197.5 kilos on the bar, 435 pounds. She's 30 years old.
Right, she's right here, native Floridian. And she's only been powerlifting for about 10.5 months. And she's also an amateur candy maker. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. So, and her best squat is was 192.5. If she gets this, it'll be a PR squat for her on her second attempt at 197.5.
I'm sure she will get it if that's what she put in as her second. All right.
That looks like a good second attempt pick there.
Did
Let's see what the judges say.
3 white lights for her.
Nice work there for Robin Wright.
Up next is Daniella Melo.
All right, Daniella Melo, defending national champion and current world champion in the 84 kilogram class. And her best squat's 206.5, and here she is taking 202.5 on her second attempt. So everybody putting in a lot of work in the offseason here, doing well with going for some PR numbers today.
Yeah, and that 206, it means she has a record, so I'm sure she's going to try and break that record tonight, Dave.
Most definitely right. She currently holds that squat record.
Looking strong. All right.
That looked almost like her opener on that one.
That looked really fast. 3 white lights.
Very nice work there for Melo, and I believe she received 1 red on her first, so she really put a nice squat together there.
All right, up next, Leeann Hewitt.
All right,
also
Leeann
from
Hewitt.
Florida, coached by Arian.
So an interesting thing here for Leeann Hewitt, she holds all of the records in the Teen 1, Teen 2, Teen 3, and Junior category in the 84-plus class. She holds every single record there. I think that's a pretty awesome feat.
She's a very strong girl. It's amazing.
Definitely came onto the scene, shocked everybody when
485 pounds.
Right, 220 kilos on the bar.
Fixing her glasses.
She's a sub-junior, raw and equipped world champion.
Oh, nice.
No problem there. 485 pounds for Lee and
3
Hewitt.
white lights for her.
3 white lights.
All right, up next is Sarah Brenner.
Sarah Brenner. Let's see. Okay, so she's putting her match PR on the bar here with 227.5, 501 pounds. So it'll be fun to see her go ahead and break that personal record this evening as well. She's with Warhouse Gym in Pennsylvania, and she wants to give a shout out to Girls Who Powerlift Nation. So all you listeners out there with Girls Who Powerlift, rock on. All right, Sarah getting ready with 501 pounds.
Strong setup.
Oh,
all right.
All right, yeah,
Nice.
no problem there.
Let's
for Sarah
see what the
Brenner.
judges say. 3 white
3 white
lights.
lights for
Good
Brenner.
and deep. Awesome.
That's what we like to see. So everyone doing very well here so far. Our last lifter, of course, the defending national and world champion.
Bonica Lough. Law.
All right, out of Nebraska. So, yeah, she's a 4-time national champion in Raw, a 6-time champion in the equipped category, and she's also a 4-time IPF Classic Raw champion. So, quite the resume for Bonica Lough.
This is 584 pounds.
584 pounds.
We're going to probably see a 600-pound plus squat tonight from Bonica.
Right, and 83 pounds heavier than anyone else in the category here as far as the squat is concerned. So, I think she's looking to defend another title here.
Woo.
All right.
All right.
And making light work of her second attempt as well.
3 white lights.
I am definitely interested to see what they're going to put on the bar for her.
Absolutely. See if they're going to go for a record or something tonight.
Right, and she currently holds the squat record with 227 or 272 and a half.
Next up, Sammi Johnson.
All right, Sammi, for her third attempt, 170 kilos on the bar. So this is a match PR for her. This is 374 pounds. All right, getting psyched up there with that quad slap.
She's super intense, super ready for this third attempt squat. Absolutely. Tight. Good setup. Yep. And
Ooh,
go, go,
yeah,
go.
there it is. Drive it
Yep.
out.
All right.
Nice work there for Sammi.
And it's a good lift.
Lift is
Absolutely.
good. So she matches her PR at 170 kilos. And that was a nice grind for her.
Yeah, good lift. Melissa Copeland, 185 on the bar, 407 pounds.
This is Melissa Copeland coming up.
All right. Now, Melissa has definitely squatted this in the past. So
Yeah, her best squat was 207 and a half, which probably was at the Summer Showdown in 2016. So we'll see how she does here. 407 pounds, 185 kilos for her third attempt here.
Oh, had a little delay there, cleaning some blood
All right.
off the bar.
Well, folks, just remember that we have plenty of awesome sponsors here for USA Powerlifting. A7 is in the house. They're a proud sponsor of the Raw Nationals here in Orlando. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Or also log on to www.a7international.com. Also, of course, bodybuilding.com has been a staple sponsor for a few years now. They're happy to be part of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals as the official broadcast home for this week's event. It's probably how a lot of you found us. And if you are having some people that are looking to find us online, they can go to www.bodybuilding.com/USAPL. Also, we've got GNC up in the house. USA Powerlifting is happy to have GNC as a sponsor for the 2017 Raw Nationals. GNC, live well. Find out more at gnc.com. All right, just a couple more seconds here. They're just getting the platform cleaned up. And currently, Bonica Lough in the 84-plus class is well ahead of anyone else in the category. Brenner may try to make a move in the deadlift, but their deadlifts are somewhat close. As the deadlift for Brenner, she's the current record holder with 240.
All right, here comes Melissa.
Melissa coming out once again for her third attempt squat at 185 kilos. All right, letting that bar settle, getting the squat command. Come on, drive it up. There it is. Come on. Oh, all right. Just at the sticking point there. Just wasn't enough, but she's still got a good squat to her name at 180 kilos, 396 pounds.
All right, up next, Dayna Mcneal with 190 kilos on the bar, 418 pounds.
Right, so she broke her best squat attempt on her second, and now she's going to go ahead and add an additional 10 kilos to that, moving up to 190.
And I think she's got it.
Yeah, I mean, she looked fairly confident under 180. I don't think she had any problem with that, and even if this is a little bit of work for her, I think she's got it.
She's a fairly new lifter as well. Hasn't been lifting all that long, and I hear she does some really heavy RDLs in training. So
okay, all right, okay, building that back, getting strong. All right, Dayna Mcneal.
Definitely built to deadlift, but pretty amazing squat as well. Let's see what she does here. Yeah. Go.
Oh, no.
Downward motion.
Oh, no. Wow, she just looked like she had just a little bit of cave there on that one leg.
And then like a shift to the side a little bit.
Well, I can't say it wasn't for lack of effort. I mean,
she
gave it everything
tried really hard.
So she's
all
got
right,
a good squat at
Ogechi
180.
tonight from Maryland, 190 kilos on the bar. Again, 418. 5 kilo jump from her last attempt. So she's had a little bit rough start, but looking to add to her total here.
Right, she was able to come back and get that 185 kilos on her second attempt. And I think it's conservative, 5 kilogram jump here. Maybe she can try to, just stay in the game a little bit here. With
a good
made
absolutely.
attempt.
If she missed her first, I mean, she's definitely taxed herself. So it's smart to make a smaller jump and conserve some energy for later in the meet when placing is the important
that's
issue there.
I definitely agree with that. Her coach getting her ready there, psyching her up, chalking her back a little bit. And Gino gives us the bars loaded signal here. And here comes Ogechi for her third attempt squat, 195 kilos. Or 190, I'm sorry, 190. All right. Catching that breath there, creating that tension. Nice. Walk out there. Again, she's got that upward gaze, getting a focus somewhere on the ceiling and driving.
Push.
Very nice work.
Look good, nice and smooth. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights.
3 white lights
job,
for
Ogechi. Nice.
And she also wanted to give a shout out to her family and her fiance watching tonight.
All right, Alicia Webb up next. 195 kilos on the bar, 429 pounds. She is a math teacher. Let's go, Alicia.
All right, and the reigning champion in the Masters 1 class, looking to continue to defend her title in both in the nation and in the world. So Alicia Webb getting under the bar there.
All right, now remember her second attempt was a little bit slower than I think she would have liked it, so she's going to have to fight for this one. But I've seen her grind a 10-second squat, so let's see this happen.
She's got the natural grinding ability in the squat, that's for sure.
Come on.
Oh,
yeah, look at that fight. Yes, girl.
And you could tell she was happy about that one.
All right, 3 white lights for Alicia. Awesome. Really got her head right in the back there. All right, up next, Daniella Melo. 207.5 kilos on the bar, 457 pounds.
Right, and so Melo, once again, the defending national and world champion, looking to continue her reign here tonight with a 207.5 kilogram third attempt. And because the record is hers, she's able to only go up a kilogram there. Because it's 206.5 is her record.
Right.
So she's 207.5.
Right. So she did not chip that. She
just took
went
the next
kilogram.
number at this point.
Correct.
And that's 457 pounds for her. Very confident under the bar. the composure is the same on every lift.
Oh, and she stepped.
She's going to take a step,
Oh.
and that's going to squat is going to be no good there for her.
Gosh.
So she does get 202.5.
Just lost her balance a little bit.
Now this will be interesting because Alicia, I believe, is playing the numbers game a little bit because their deadlifts are very close. Their bench is even very close. Alicia possibly trying to take that first place position from Daniella.
Yep.
Somewhere here tonight. So this will be a good one.
Robin Wright up next. 207.5 kilos, 457 pounds.
All right, so same weight that Melo just took.
Good. Yep. Good fight.
Definitely a nice fight there from her.
Let's see if the depth was there, because we can't. No.
Oh, that's going to be a no lift there.
No, I don't even think that was depth. Okay, nope. Maybe she beat a command? Yeah, she beat the rack command. That's what Gino's saying. Okay.
And that's tough. Sometimes as the weight gets heavier, they lose a little balance.
All right. Don't forget about the 105 men coming up next.
Right, we're going to roll right into the 105 class.
No breaks.
And that's going to be a huge event tonight as well. There are 3 or 4 competitors that could possibly take home the gold tonight.
And let's take a look at Leeann Hewitt right now. 230 kilos on the bar, 507 pounds. "18 years old from Florida. Yes. That looked easy. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. 5:07 for Leeann.
All right, up next is Sarah Brenner. And she's going to go ahead and take 235 kilos for a ride, 518 pounds.
Sarah Brenner, Warehouse Gym, 518 on the bar. No more changes. Lifters in the next fight. No more changes to openers.
All right, here she goes. Good consistent setup here for her. She's looked, again, another very confident lifter under the bar. Representing Warhouse here.
Nice.
No problem
that
there.
did not look hard for her at all.
She
3
makes
whites.
Light work there of 235 kilos.
Sure, we'll see her hitting some bigger weights later in the year, maybe.
All right, and then Bonica Lough here. 601.9 pounds. 273 kilos for Bonica Lough. And immediately following Bonica will be...
This is an open American record because she's got it chipped.
There we go.
All right. She wants this.
Right, Bonica from Nebraska. People are getting up on their feet here. She's ready to take the open record with 273.
Now she's taking this record from herself.
Correct.
Just 272.5.
And what a good squat here for her. It's 602, and she a little hesitant there with that step out. Almost kind of took her balance off. Hopefully she can regain her composure here. Let's see how she does.
Drive. All right.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, there we go. She's happy about that.
3 white lights. Amazing. New American record. Open record for Bonica Lough.
All right, folks, and coming right up here are going to be the 105 kilogram men's class. They're going to get started And we're going to see here in just a moment who will be our starting lifter for the men's group. Just remember, folks, MyMacros Plus is also happy to be at the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. For more information on the MyMacros Plus program, log on to getmymacros.com. Walker.
All right, they're vacuuming the platform right now.
Okay, but our first lifter will be Walker Bradshaw. Okay, so what do we think about that flight there, Dr. Vanessa, as far as what do we see kind of happening here?
Well, we see, let's see, we see Bonica obviously in the lead right now.
Right, Bonica's got a hefty lead on the next closest with Sarah Brenner there. Sarah Brenner, 235 was her successful squat, with Bonica, of course, just breaking her own record with 273. Looks like the closest fight here might be between Webb and Melo, with Webb having a successful squat at 195 and Melo a successful squat at 202.5. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move forward here. Bars loaded for Walker Bradshaw. And he's opening with 245 kilos, 540 pounds.
Walker Bradshaw's 25. He's from New York.
And he holds all of the New York State records in the 105 class, and he came in second at the Arnold this past year at the Arnold Sling Shot Pro.
All right. So open it up. Nice speed weight for Walker.
Right, not a problem there for Walker. Let's see. Judges give him
three white lights. All right, up next is Shane Moat.
Shane Moat is our lifter from Indiana with a qualifying total of 805 kilos, and he got that at the Ohio State Championships in 2017.
36 years old from Indiana, bars loaded. Give him a round of applause. 584 on the bar.
Now Shane and Walker both qualified with the same total of 805.
Okay, so these guys might be kind of close. Although Moat here opening up about actually a whole 20 kilos heavier.
Yeah.
But who knows? Walker could have him in the deadlift.
Oh, and that was a much harder attempt than Walker Bradshaw's first attempt. Three white lights
that
for
looked
Shane.
Like it could have been more of like a second attempt.
Yeah.
For Moat there, but we'll see.
It's not where you start; it's where you end.
Very true. Very true.
All right, Nicholas Guidice up next. 270 kilos on the bar, 595 pounds.
And he hails from New Hampshire, and he put together his qualifying total of 822.5 from the Syracuse Showdown. He's a nutritionist and sports performance coach there in New Hampshire. His best squat, 285, opening here with 270.
Yeah, looks like he's probably going to go for a PR today. Speed weight.
All right. And let's see what the judges say.
3 white lights for
Nice.
Nicholas.
Nice work there for Nicholas, getting on the board.
Up next is Kevin Mays.
Kevin Mays,
270 kilos.
he's got an 820 total, qualifying total from the 5-bar Showdown as well. He's a two-sport athlete in both football and track and field, and was an NCAA All-American. So just kind of making the transition here into barbell sport.
I remember seeing him at the 5-bar.
Right?
Yep.
Currently ranked 12th in the nation based on his Wilks coefficient.
Good. That was nice and smooth for
Right.
Kevin.
Makes light work of his opening attempt there. 595 pounds, 270 kilos.
All right. Eli Burks up next with 282.5 kilos.
Right, so let's see here. Burks, he did not compete last year's Nationals, okay? But he was the 2016 IPF World Champion. So, by not being at last year's Nationals, he did not get a bid to the World Championship, and Bryce Lewis and both Garrett Blevins actually went to the World Championships. So this is going to be big because Burks is back on the scene. That means we've got Burks, we've got Lewis, we've got Blevins, all getting ready to go head-to-head here today, all having a chance to possibly win.
It's going to be a good fight. I can't wait to watch. All right.
All right, Eli Burks.
There we go.
And 622 for his opening attempt, 282.5 kilograms. Eli is also the current deadlift record holder. No problem there with 622.
3 white lights.
Eli, 3 white lights.
Ben Rice up next, 285 pounds. 285 kilos, 628 pounds.
285 kilo opener for Ben Rice.
28 years old from Washington.
And his top squat from his qualifying total was 300 kilos.
He has a vocal performance degree. That is super cool.
All right, currently 11th in the country based on Wilks. Looking at the bar there, making sure he's evenly set up. I like his off-color laces here. Got the one white, one black going on. Fashion statement there.
Well, he's an artist.
Right.
A vocal performer.
Here we go. Nice and
Beautiful.
deep there.
Good squat.
Very nice and technical. Let's see.
3 white lights, no problem.
And great work there for Rice.
All right. Up next is Garrett Bailey.
All right, Garrett Botsy Bailey from Louisiana, 3-time USAPL or USA Powerlifting Raw Junior Champion, and 2-time World Junior Medalist. Been with USA Powerlifting for a long time now.
He has today, and he has been spotting and loading all weekend long.
Right.
He gives back to this sport so much.
He does. He's a great example of what this sport needs as far as volunteerism is concerned. And here he is now getting his opportunity on the platform.
Right. After lifting everyone else's weights all week.
Right? Well, that's how he stays so strong.
It's amazing to me.
That's how he stays so strong. And I like that little hop, skip, and a jump he did, too, to get to the platform there.
Good lift for Botsy.
Yep,
Let's
not
see
a
what
problem.
the judges say. Good. 3 white lights.
All right, that was 633 pounds for his opening attempt. Next up, looks like defending national champion Bryce Lewis. He took second place at Worlds in Belarus this year.
Did a great job.
Yep.
287.5 kilos is his opener.
All right, Bryce's best squat is 313. So we'll see.
So he holds the squat record in this weight class. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, last year's
He did. Blevins took it from him.
All right, so he, like we said, the reigning champion from last year. Here we go, getting ready to go on the board here with 633 pounds. Opening attempt, Bryce Lewis. And Bryce has been a competitor across a handful of weight classes. I think as low as the 83 at some point. So.
Yep.
And a technician there in the squat.
So beautiful. 3 white lights. Good lift.
Good work there for Bryce Lewis.
Super upright positioning he has in the squat.
That's it. And now, new onto the scene here is Christian Habihirwe. He's hailing from Texas. Was put together his qualifying total of 817.5 at Southern Regionals. opening with 302.5, but his best squat is 305.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Christian,
So he must have made
Habihirwe,
some pretty good gains
yeah,
this cycle, or we'll see what this squat looks like.
right. Habihirwe is also the 2017 Raw Collegiate Champion, and he's with Texas A&M Corpus Christi. So let's see what Habihirwe can do. Right, 666 pounds.
So this setup,
for Habihirwe.
he's looking
Looks a little shaky.
Looks a little shaky, but let's see what he can do here.
Getting tight. Oh, yep. Here we go. Come on. Stand up, Habihirwe. Yep.
All right. Well, that was a lot heavier than we like to see on an opener. And it's a little high.
It's going to be a no lift there for Habihirwe. They called him on depth from the front and from one side judge. So we'll see. He'll get an opportunity to come back and try that again on his second attempt. All right, now the current squat record holder, Garrett Blevins, is the lifter. All right, let's see here.
305 kilo opener.
Right, so
672 pounds.
So opening with Habihirwe's best squat, and maybe thinking about going for his for breaking his own record here today. It currently holds the record at 331.5 kilograms. He's a pretty tall lifter too. I think he may be the tallest lifter in the category here.
Yeah, his rack height looks pretty high over there.
But you can see the difference with his setup, the confidence he has under that bar compared to even Habihirwe.
Nice lift.
And let's see what they say.
Yes, 3 white lights for Garrett.
And Garrett is on the board there. And so that means we're heading back to the top of the order, and that should be, looks like it's going to be Walker Bradshaw. So let's see here. Walker again, hailing from New York State. He's a grad student, currently ranked 22nd in the country on Wilks.
573 pounds, 260 kilos.
For his second attempt here.
Significant 15 kilo jump. At this level though, it's not a big percentage to take a 15 kilo jump. Excellent, and he smoked that.
Yeah, not a problem there.
3 white lights.
573 and 3 white lights for Bradshaw. Yeah, he had a little different. We saw some of the women having more of an upward gaze, looking towards the ceiling, and then Bradshaw comes out. He's got this downward gaze. So it's interesting to see some of the small technical things that some of these lifters do differently, and see how that may change their success or not. And just goes to show there's more than one way to skin a cat in a sense. Here we are with Nicholas. Nicholas again hails from New Hampshire. His best squat, 285, and right now he's going to take 280 kilos, 617 pounds for a ride.
Nice, and he shot out of the bottom on that one.
Let's see what they say. 2-1.
2-1. Good.
He's got that distinct pop in the hole there too.
Yep. Shane Moat, 36 years old, out of Indiana, 287.5 kilos on the bar, 633 pounds.
Right, and his opener was a little tougher than we might have expected or might have liked, but that may be the way he likes it. Let's see what he does here with his second. All right,
getting ready for it.
And you can tell he's got
push,
that's a tough one.
Push. Good, and he finishes. Let's see if it was deep enough, though.
Yeah, I was concerned about that right leg.
Ooh!
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
He's in. The head judge gives him the depth call.
Yeah, we can only see it from the front as well, and I thought it was high, too, so interesting.
His right side, the viewer's left right now, was definitely looked high. He didn't look like he could get it down as far on that side, but the side judge did not agree, so that's why there's more than just the head judge.
That's why there's three.
The call.
That's right. All right, Kevin May is up with 290 kilos, 639 pounds on the board.
All right, Team Titan member Kevin Mays, 28 years old.
All right. Very deep squat.
Yeah.
Oh, fighting for it. Oh, let's see what the judges say. Wow. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad he got that.
Well, you really saw the way he plummeted into the hole there, and he really kind of lost some tension down there. And I think that's why it was as difficult as it was to drive out.
He had that sticking spot he had to break through.
Just a little bit there.
So he might be taking a smaller jump on his third.
I think so.
All right, Ben Rice is up next, 297.5 kilos, 655 pounds. 12-kilo jump from his first attempt. 28 years old, out of Washington.
All right, nice strong setup here for him, really getting under that bar.
Nice.
No
amazing.
There. Second attempt.
Good squat.
Looked just like his opener,
Absolutely.
really.
And his PR is 300 kilos, so I'm sure he's going to be
right, that was 297.5.
far exceeding that tonight.
I think he's going to go ahead and try to break that.
Definitely. All right, up next, Eli Burks with a 300-kilo squat.
All right, Eli Burks, right, once again, the 2016 IPF World Champion. He just recently also got a bid for 2017 Strongman, which I think is pretty cool. And he's currently the American deadlift record holder.
Yeah, so that means he's doing a lot of other things outside of squat, bench, and deadlift for his training.
Right.
Lifting some stones.
Right, and all the things. All right, Eli Burks getting under the bar here. 300 kilos, 661 pounds. All right.
Nice. Smooth second attempt.
It was a strong second. I like it. And the judges agree.
3 white lights.
3 white lights for Eli Burks.
He doesn't grip the bar very tightly.
I wonder if that's just a matter of preference or just maybe his mobility. What do you think?
I think as long as he can keep his back tight, that's the most important thing. But when you can grip the bar really tightly, you're really engaging your back a little bit more too.
Right.
So
Habihirwe here coming back, wants to get this attempt here. This is 302.5. Missed it on his opener, 666 pounds. Let's see what he's got here. Number 2. He's got a really wide walkout, and it could be because I don't know if he was formerly a geared lifter coming from collegiates. He's got kind of that equipped look.
And it's just too heavy for him.
Ooh.
Oh, he needs to stay with the bar too.
Got to stick with the bar, but Habihirwe looking to be in a predicament now at this point.
In a little pickle. Garrett Bailey up next. 302.5 kilos. 666 pounds for Garrett.
Yep, so this is what Habihirwe just missed. And let's see what Batsy's got. with 666, and as Gino likes to say, the number of the beast.
Botsy's got this.
He's been around for a long time. He's got a lot of experience.
Drive, good. All right, let's see what the judges say. No lift on depth.
I had a feeling.
It looked a little high from here as well.
Okay.
Surprising. He's going to come back and get that.
Right.
Knows how to sink it down.
As far as Botsy's concerned there.
I think he's sending his coach over to the jury table.
Right, and so Bryce Lewis is up next, and we'll let you know how Botsy makes out with the jury table. But Bryce Lewis is up, standing back there with Matt Gary, his coach.
305 kilos on the bar, 672 pounds.
Yep, and he had no problem, almost surgical with his opening attempt. Him and Blevins both very confident and very smooth with their squat attempts.
Absolutely. You want your setup to be very robotic. Yes.
Nice.
Very
power
good
out
second
of the hole
attempt.
there for Bryce Lewis, defending national champion. And that's a good lift, 305 kilos for him. And 313 is his, once again, is his best. So we'll see what he brings to the table today.
Garrett Blevins, 320 kilos on the bar.
All right. And Garrett, he took third at this past IPF Worlds in Belarus, and he currently holds the world record in the squat, the bench press, and the total.
He's got quite the beard.
Powerlifting often comes with quality beards, that's for sure.
Just like Dave's.
I appreciate that. 320 kilos on the bar, 705 pounds. Garrett Blevins.
Nice. Oh, very good.
The way that bar just bounces at the top, too.
Fast. 3 white lights. Setting himself up for a nice third attempt coming.
Yeah, I think he goes ahead and chips his record on his next one, which will make it 332 on the dot.
Yep.
But we're back to the top of the order here with third attempts, and Bradshaw getting ready to take his third attempt at 265, 584 pounds, 265 kilos. Bar is loaded for Bradshaw.
So Bradshaw,
he's been looking good so far.
Yeah.
I think he sticks this one and walks away.
Clearly taking a conservative jump from his second to third. Wants to make as many lifts as possible here tonight. Whoa!
I would say maybe a little too conservative.
I would say, yeah, he probably had another 7.5 kilos.
That's for sure.
Or more. 3 white lights.
So 265 for Bradshaw. Nicholas is our lifter, 290 kilos for his next attempt.
Right, bar is loaded for Nicholas Guidice.
290 kilos up next, Kevin Matthews.
All right, Nicholas, his best was 285, so he's going for a 5 kilo personal best today with 290. Getting settled there. All right, he still was even able to get the pop on that move as well.
And 3 white lights.
3 white lights there for Guidice.
Yep, he must have sunk it a little bit deeper because I believe he got it 1 red on his last attempt.
Right.
All right, Kevin Mays up next with 295. Another smaller jump from his second attempt. After a 20 kilogram jump from his first attempt. 650 pounds on the bar for Kevin Mays.
All right, Kevin Mays here.
60 seconds on the clock for Kevin Mays. While we're waiting for Kevin.
And he's gonna, he's gonna play his cards here on that one. And Gino is saying he may not make it out for this one, so I believe he may be.
He might be timing out.
I believe that may be what's happening here.
Okay.
So, in that regard, let's hear from some of our sponsors. We've got SSP, Scientific Sports Products, proud sponsor of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. SSP, the brand for drug-free athletes. Find out more at sspnutrition.com. Of course, a long-standing sponsor here in the house, Titan Support Systems, another proud sponsor of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. 4 decades of champion powerlifters, always the originator, never the imitator. Learn more at www.titansupport.com.
So Kevin Mays is timing out. Nice courtesy to the rest of the gentlemen in the flight.
What was his best squat? Did we see what that was there? We'll go ahead and we'll check that when he comes back around. All right, Christian Habihirwe. Well, here's the deal, folks. Christian needs this, so if you're at home cheering Christian on, it's time to get behind him. The crowd is on their feet. They're cheering for him. If you're at home, let's cheer for him as well. He needs this to stay in the meet. He wants to be a contender today. Christian Habihirwe. Your 2017 Raw Collegiate Champion here, looking to stay in the meet. By the way, I forgot to mention, this is his first national meet as well. So, as far as Raw Nationals is concerned.
Hopefully, it just doesn't have, it's not just nerves.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. He's in there. He's going to.
Oh.
And that's tough. He, may have just opened a smidge too heavy. But we'll see him back in the bench press, I'm sure.
I wonder if he squatted that in the gym at all during his training, or if he's injured or something.
Right. He may not have been expecting it to go this way. Clearly, he would have put that number on the bar with some amount of confidence. Now Garrett Bailey, right, coming back.
Coming back with that 302.5.
Right, and Dr. Vanessa before said she thinks he's going to have it on this one. Let's see. What do you folks at home think?
No, he got it on the last one. It was just a depth issue, so
it's not a matter of strength.
It's not a matter of strength in that sense. He's going to be able to put it down there on this one. Let's see. There it goes.
Looks like it's in there.
Yeah.
Let's see what the judges say.
Nice, and he smiles. He knows. Good. 3 white lights.
3 white lights there for Ogechi Bailey.
Big hug from coach or handler tonight. All right. Ogechi adding to his total with that. Ben Rice up next, 307.5 kilos, 677 pounds.
And Ben Rice going for a 7.5 personal record. 7.5 kilo personal record here.
His second attempt flew up.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have any problem here with 677 pounds.
No.
All right, there he is. Yep, checking to make sure he's even there. Getting under the bar. Let's go, Ben. We're talking about those robotic setups. He's got one. I mean, he's really got a rhythm that he gets into.
Nice. Absolutely.
All right, well.
Let's see what the judges say, but yes, good lift.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
There. He takes home a 7.5 kilo PR.
Up next is Eli Burks, 310 kilos.
So Eli Burks here, once again, the 2016 IPF World Champion.
And this is a 2.5 kilo PR for Eli.
Going for 2.5 kilo here. 683 pounds. And once again, remember, Eli holds the American record deadlift. So that's a big trump card to hold in your pocket.
Absolutely. Be a good deadlifter. You've got a lot of it's a lot of power.
Right,
you know?
Exactly. Right. When your deadlift is your best lift. So he just needs to squat within range of some of these other guys. And he looks confident with it here. Let's see what happens. 310 kilos. Eli Burks. Ooh, there it is.
Oh, it's moving.
He likes it.
2 white lights, 2-1.
All right, nice work there for Eli Burks. 310 on the board for him. Bryce Lewis going 315 here. His best 313, so he's looking for a small PR as well.
Now, after the way his second attempts look, I bet you he's got this as well. Second moved very fast and confidently. This is just a 10-kilo jump, which is not a huge jump for Bryce.
694 pounds. Now, we just saw a 93 last night squat over 700.
Wow.
So,
yep.
that was...
I mean, I've seen Bryce squat 700 in the gym.
Okay.
And he got that no problem.
There was no problem there for
3
Bryce.
white lights. Awesome job, Bryce. Coached by Matt Gary there, or handled by Matt Gary. I think Bryce does his own programming.
All right, now Garrett Blevins. Okay, so Blevins not going to go for breaking the record. Playing the game here along with everybody else. 327.5 on the bar.
You got to take what you have.
Right. 722 pounds. And this is his move here. He's a squatter. His deadlift is between 20 and 30 kilos less than both Bryce and Eli Burks here.
Okay. So he has to lay it all out there and squat.
That's right. Good setup here for him. There it is. 722 pounds for Garrett Blevins.
Drive!
Yes.
Oh, yeah! Nice fight. And it definitely looked deep enough as well. 3 white lights for him. Awesome job.
Well, and here's the thing. What's good is that we're talking about him not going for the record today. That was clearly the right call. I don't know if he had another 2.5 kilos.
No, clearly that was the number for today.
That's right. And so now looking at the numbers here, we've got Garrett Blevins with 327.5. We've got Bryce Lewis with 315 and Eli Burks with 310. The next closest to them is Ben Rice with 307, and then Ogechi Bailey with 302.5. So those are our top 5 or 6 there in the men's category. Unfortunately, Habihirwe has bombed out of the meet, but I'm sure we'll see him in the bench press and the deadlift. Still a young guy. I think he might be 22 or 23 years old. So he's still got... actually, he just told me he just turned 24. There are no juniors left in this category. So Habihirwe will look maybe to improve over the next year and come back again.
Yeah, he has, I'm sure he's learned from this experience and will be a better lifter for it in the future.
Most definitely. And what we're going to do now is let's go ahead and preview some of the lifts coming up in the 84 kilo class for the women. Currently, the top squatter in the 84 kilo is the reigning national champion, reigning world champion, Daniella Melo out of Florida with a squat of 202.5. But not far behind is Alicia Webb, the Masters world champion and Masters national champion at 195. So we'll see what happens there moving forward. But we're going to be rolling into the bench press here momentarily, where Alicia and Daniella are very close in the bench press as well. So the Daniella's best bench press was 117.5, and Alicia's best bench press is 115. So they'll also have an opportunity there. It depends on how much off-season work they've been doing. Maybe Alicia's put a little bit more work together and has a slightly larger bench press. I don't know. It's going to be exciting to see because no matter what, both of these women are going to get a world bid. It's just a matter of tonight who's going to take first place.
Right, in the open.
Right. And so that's what we're looking at here. And then, of course, we still have Sammi Johnson in there. She's got a nice bench press at 100 kilos. And the crowd's kind of getting crazy over here. Gino's passing out T-shirts. People are getting excited. So getting ready to see the bench press roll here any minute now. And Ogechi is also going to be coming into the game with 107.5 as her best bench press. So it'll be good to see there. Currently, actually, no one competing today holds the record in the bench press. The bench press is currently held by Tammy Walker at 125 kilos.
Okay.
So maybe, just maybe, somebody might give that a try today. Daniella and or Alicia being the closest in that regard. Then we're moving into the 84-plus women's class, and of course, Bonica Lough has the best bench press there at 151 kilos, and she currently holds the national and the world record there, I believe. And so she's looking strong there. But Leeann Hewitt is not bad with 120 for her best bench press. And then, some of the other lifters there, their bench presses are at least in the game. But I don't know if anybody's going to have the opportunity to catch up with Bonica at this point. So Bonica's kind of in a league of her own at the moment. Some more things about her, too. She holds currently 6 IPF world records and 10 USA Powerlifting American records. So, and she was also the first female in IPF history to squat over 600 pounds raw.
She was. I was there that day.
That was a pretty cool fact, yeah.
That was at the Arnold, I believe.
Yes,
Yep.
it was. So, she currently holds the squat record. Well, it was 272, and she went up to 273 today. She currently holds the bench press at 151. But interestingly enough, one of our competitors here today, Sarah Brenner, is the holder of the deadlift record at 240. And then Bonica, of course, holds the total record at 647.
Yeah, Bonica is definitely more of the squatter than the deadlifter.
Right. And that
she
happens,
deadlifts.
right?
She squats a lot more than she deadlifts, actually.
Okay.
Which you don't see often, but you do see it. You see it more in geared lifting than you do in raw.
Right, I know a lot with equipped. You often see that as well. So, and folks, just remember that we are here with, this is USA Powerlifting. This is the 10th annual Raw National Championships here in Orlando, Florida. We are at the Hyatt Regency in the Orlando International Airport. And just some things about USA Powerlifting that I think are good to be sharing with everyone, things you should know. In 2016, USA Powerlifting had 15,000 plus members. I mean, I think the sport has just skyrocketed exponentially.
In the last 5 years.
In the last 5 years, because I've been in the sport, you've yourself been in the sport for over 8 years now, going on 9 years. And I remember when these meets were much smaller, and it's really awesome to see this huge outburst in USA Powerlifting. And one of the biggest categories of all is, of course, the women's category.
Absolutely.
Right? What was the largest category this weekend?
The 63-kilogram women.
63
That's my weight class.
Okay. Right, and I think it was 120 total women in that category.
Yeah, over 120 total.
So that's pretty awesome there. So we're getting right back into it here with the bench press here. We've got Dayna Mcneal, and she's got 187 pounds, 85 kilos on the bar, hailing from Alaska, and she's ready to kick us off here with the bench press. She's also a member of the Air Force, so we want to just put out there, and we want to thank all of our veterans for all of what they do, putting their lives on the line to allow us to live the lives that we live here in this great country.
Smooth opener for Dayna.
Not a problem there with 85 kilos.
All right, so her PR is 95 kilogram bench press, so she might be meeting that today.
Right. Maybe a match or...
that opener was not as fast as I think her coach would have liked to see, so probably going to be a match.
Okay.
Or maybe just going for what's there today. So
gotcha.
Sammi Johnson up next.
Hailing from California.
90 kilos on the bar, 198 pounds. So we are almost over 200 pounds on bench for these women already. 30 years old.
All right, and her best bench press is 100 kilograms. So she may be looking at a match as well, possibly, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the jumps look like here, what some of these attempts look like. Of course, with most of these lifters, they want to get on the board here with these openers.
Smooth.
Not
First
bad
attempt
there.
for Sammi Johnson.
And the judges say?
2 white lights.
All right, 2-1, but still a good lift.
She also might have beat a command. Well, she might have moved her foot. I think that's what that might have been.
Right, so moving your feet and or keeping your butt down and things like that. These are all important things, different technical aspects to the bench press. One of the most technical lifts in powerlifting, I would say.
So Sarah Brenner up next, 92.5 kilograms, 203 pounds. So the first 200-pound bench press of the women tonight.
Right, and Sarah Brenner, of course, is our deadlift USA Powerlifting American record holder in the 84-plus class. And another nice opener there. Let's see.
Smooth. 3 white lights.
That lift is
for Sarah.
good.
All right, up next is Ogechi. 97.5 kilograms, 214 pounds on the bar. Out of Maryland. She's 29 years old.
Right, and her best bench press is 107.5.
So everyone's been opening 10 kilos less than their PR. So that means they're going to be taking 7.5 to 5 kilo jumps, maybe, if they're going to be hitting their PRs tonight.
I think that sounds about right. Let's see how this goes for Ogechi. Missed her opener in the squat, but was able to come back for it. And was able to stay in the game here.
She brings it down really slowly. A lot of control.
Right. But not a bad press there.
3 white lights for Ogechi.
Lift is good. And next we've got coming up here is Robin Wright. Robin holds also a best bench press at 107.5.
So Robin is opening with 100 kilos, so that's 7.5 kilos less than her PR.
Right.
So she sounds to me like she's got it in her tonight.
Right, to go for maybe a personal best here in the bench press. All right. She gets the start command.
Little hiccup there, but
Yeah, just a little bit.
She moved through it pretty quickly.
Right, but
3 white lights.
In the bench press, we know how quickly that hiccup can catch up with you.
Absolutely. If you get out of the groove, you definitely can miss a lift, even if it's something you can normally hit all the time.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Melissa Copeland up next. Our masters lifter, 100 kilos on the bar, 222 pounds.
Right, hailing from Maryland. Melissa's also been around for some time as well.
She has been. Know Melissa from a long time ago.
Right.
Her best bench is 112.5 kilos.
And she was the 2016 NAPF Open champion. And she's a satellite systems engineer. I think that's pretty cool.
She is.
We have people that have all kinds of awesome professions here in powerlifting, as most of us are amateur here in that regard, even though we may be the best in the world.
3 white lights for Melissa. Yeah, there are a lot of smarties out there.
Right. Love getting under the bar, though, and moving some iron. Right, that was a successful lift there, and Leeann Hewitt is now our lifter.
102.5 kilos on the bar for Leeann. 226 pounds for the 18-year-old out of Florida.
Right.
Coached by Arian.
And one of her best benches was 120 kilos, and that's what she put together at the IPF World Classic Championships 2016, which was held right here in the United States in Killeen, Texas.
Weightlifting champion. 2 years in a row.
Very fast,
Very
rapid
fast.
descent there with the bar, and no problem though with the
No
press.
problem with that lift. 3 white lights for her.
And Leeann is on the board with that successful bench press.
All right, up next is Alicia Webb, 105 kilos.
All right, so we're talking about this here with Alicia possibly trying to go head-to-head here with Daniella. Alicia opening 10 kilos off of her best bench press.
Bars loaded, Alicia Webb, 105 kilos.
And that bar's loaded. Alicia coming around the corner here.
Alicia, our master lifter, too, from Georgia. She is 46 years old. And she can bench press.
That is the truth. It's got a nice quality bench press there. And she is the Masters World Champion.
Best champion of champions.
Nice.
All right, nice bench press there, 231.5 pounds.
3 white lights from the judges. Coach looks pretty happy.
Right, Gino just brought up an important fact. She is the best overall lifter. That's what she won this past year at Worlds. She won best overall Masters lifter, meaning that's across all weight classes.
Right, that's from her Wilks
Yep,
score.
so her Wilks score was the best across all weight classes there. Now here we go. Daniella is gonna go ahead and open with 110, and her best is 117.5. So I'm interested to see what happens here moving forward. So this is 242 pounds.
Opening up a little heavier than Alicia.
Right, about 5 kilos. And let's see.
Let's see how fast it goes.
Nice strong
very
press.
clean.
Nice strong press. Good solid pause there too. No wavering in that
No,
pause.
very controlled.
Definitely.
The faster you stop that bar on your chest, the faster you typically get the press command.
That is the
The
truth.
ref cannot give you a press command if you are moving around on your chest.
And the defending world and national champion in the 84-plus kilo class, Bonica Lough, coming out for her opening bench press attempt at 303 pounds or 137.5 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's opening with 303 pounds.
Bonica is 29 years old, out of Nebraska.
And she's coached by Kimberly Walford, another multinational and world champion. Broke her own deadlift record
Yeah,
this weekend.
huge
Or this week, I should
deadlift.
say. And it's kind of fun that, two world and national champions are coaching up together. And she makes
Speed
light
weight
work
for
of
her.
303 pounds, no problem there.
3 white
for the
lights.
reigning champ. Folks, don't forget we've got A7, a proud sponsor of the USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals here this weekend. Make sure you go ahead and follow A7 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or log on to www.a7international.com. Dayna Mcneal is going to be our lifter for her second attempt here.
90 kilograms on the bar, 198 pounds.
Yep.
Just shy of 200. Sure she's going to try and break that on her third.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to go for the match PR today.
Yep.
Following this, but let's see how this goes. This could dictate whether coach takes a 2.5 or a 5 kilo jump here.
Right.
And she gets the start command.
Smooth.
Right, I'd say it was a decent second attempt.
Yep.
I think she's got the 5 kilos.
3 white lights for her. Yep, it's going to depend on her grinding ability, if she can squeak out those 5 kilos or if they're going to play it safe and go 2.5.
Right, well, she had it in the squat. I mean, she got under that squat bar. She gave it all she had, so let's see if it transfers to the bench press.
Sammi Johnson up with 203 pounds, 92.5 kilograms on the bar, 30 years old, out of California.
Okay, and Sammi looking to maybe stay extremely conservative today. Again, her best bench press being 100 kilos. She may just be feeling maybe 95 today, depending on how this goes.
Well, and it depends sometimes if they're training late at night or if they're used to lifting this late. Sometimes it's not what people do. 3 white lights for her, excellent.
Right, and so that can play a factor, is what you're saying. The time of day when you're maybe typically training, and
absolutely.
With this prime time being a later aspect, most lifters probably aren't used to starting lifting at 7 o'clock at night.
They have to really make sure they control their emotions all day long if they're in the venue watching the other lifters.
Right. There's Sarah Brenner.
97.5 kilos for Sarah, 214 pounds,
Yeah,
27 years old, out of Pennsylvania.
She's out here looking like she's having a great time today. They're back there laughing and joking with her coach, and that's what it's all about, though. This sport is still about having a good time, even though we're out here competing against one another. We're always cheering each other on, and we still try to make light of the situation whenever we can.
And she gets the press and fires it up.
Yeah.
No problem there.
No problem there for 214
She's
pounds.
Definitely going to go 5 kilos on that, I imagine. 3 white lights for her.
Okay, it looks like she's going to go ahead and try to break her personal record. Ogechi.
Ogechi, 102.5 kilos, 226 pounds.
All right.
Now, what do you think of Ogechi's Instagram handle, Dave?
At Getch Me If You Can. So check her out. She asked that we go ahead and give that a shout out. I think it's cute.
It is cute. Definitely helps everyone learn how to say her name.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And she's getting the start command here. Very controlled descent there, but she's got the arch. She brings it up. She really has that pull where she's pulling her chest to the bar almost.
And that was waiting for a side referee.
Let's see here.
That was a good lift.
I figured as much. It looked good from here, but
was a little
we
slower
always
than
have to wait for the judge.
Yes. That was a little slower than I think she would have liked for a second. So we'll see what they go up on their next one.
Yeah, I would like to see for sure. She may have the ability to grind there in the bench. So Melissa Copeland, the lifter.
105 kilos on the bar, 231.5 pounds.
And her best bench press, 112.5. She's taking 105 out here. Ooh, struggling with it. Now she can have that lockout.
Yep.
Like that.
Let's see if there was downward motion. Yeah, that's
Looks
what
like there was.
the refs called her on there.
Okay, so she'll have another opportunity to get that there. Looks like her coach, Latavia Bowens, is running over. Okay, so that's what they're saying. Her butt did come off the bench. So for folks watching, she had that kind of uneven lockout there. That is a legal move. It is legal to have the uneven lockout, but it is not legal to lose contact with the bench with either the butt, the shoulders, or the head at any time.
Correct.
Alicia Webb here for her second attempt with 110 kilos, 242 pounds.
All right, let's go, Alicia. Josh Rohr looking on. She gets the start. Smooth second attempt.
Yeah, I'd say that was a strong second there. No
3
problem.
white lights.
And a good lift there for Alicia Webb.
Next up is going to be Leeann Hewitt with 110.
All right, so the bar weight remains the same for Leeann.
So they took a 7.5 kilo jump here. That's the biggest jump yet in any of the women's bench presses from first to second.
Right.
242.5 pounds.
Yeah, and she
for the 18-year-old.
Right,
Remember?
right.
Let's remember how old she is here.
Right. This is true. At only 18 years old, she's also competing with the best of the best. So nothing to scoff at. I don't think I could bench this at 18. So actually, I'm going to say I couldn't. Okay.
All right.
Tougher second
So
attempt
let's
there.
see what the judges say on that. It looked like it was just, no lift for her.
Maybe a no lift.
So there was downward motion on that attempt there.
Some interesting things happening here in the bench press with these handful of misses. That was the second miss here, and that's it'll be interesting to see how that shakes things around a little bit.
She might have just gotten out of the groove and be able to come back on her second and on her third and get that one.
We'll see.
All right, Robin Wright with 110 kilos as well. This is a 10-kilo jump for Robin, 242 pounds, same as Leeann.
And now the largest jump we've seen as well. But
And
it's not there
not
for her.
happening.
And that looks like
Okay.
it was on strength. I don't know.
Yep, that one looked like it just wasn't there today. Sometimes a 10-kilo jump is a little too big in the bench press.
Kind of puts a shocker on the system.
Yep. I mean, these girls are benching a lot of weight, so 10 kilos is probably something she does in the gym regularly, but just wasn't there today. Daniella Melo with 117.5 kilos, 259 pounds. Daniella is 19 years old from Florida.
Okay, so 117.5 is her best bench press. 259 pounds. Not currently the American record. Let's see what she does here. 7.5 kilos. A pretty standard jump in the bench press there as far as that first move is concerned. They really made her hold it down there, but she made light work of that one as well. I don't think there's any problem.
3 white lights. She definitely sunk it deep into her chest. I think that's why they got a little bit longer of a press command, because she hadn't stopped motion.
Right, you'll see some lifters really sink that bar down in the chest, trying to create that pop when they do get the press command, but sometimes it does slow the press command because they continue to let it sink. So Bonica Lough, reigning champion here in the world, coming out with 145 kilos in the bench press.
319 pounds.
319 pounds. Her best being 151 kilos. I have a feeling she's going to possibly chip the record.
Yep,
today.
doing a 7-kilo jump from her first to second, and if she makes this nice and smooth, I'm sure the record will be what they put on.
All right, let's see what Bonica's got with her second attempt. Not a problem there for Bonica Lough. Let's see what 3 white lights for her and a good lift. 319 pounds. Yeah, I think she's going to go ahead and put up another record there today in the bench press.
All right, we're back up at the top of the order with Dayna Mcneal.
Right, we called this. She's going to go with a match PR here.
95 kilos.
Right. That's 209 pounds for Dayna Mcneal, the Alaskan. And she's currently 7th in the country based on Wilks.
Yes. I can't wait to see her deadlift still.
She's got a massive deadlift compared to everyone in the group. The only one who's got a bigger deadlift by a half of a kilo is Sammi Johnson.
All right.
So we'll see. Interestingly enough, none of them hold the record, though, here. The record is held by Christy Bartlett with 230 kilograms.
And she gets the start.
She's going to get it there.
Nice. Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, we'll see what the judges say. Just make sure there wasn't anything technical wrong.
3 white lights.
Nice work there for her.
Good job. Yep, she might not have had 2.5 kilos extra on that, but definitely that was the number tonight. Sammi Johnson going for 95 as well.
Okay. And this will be 5 shy of her personal best. She's got the hair all braided up there, so you cannot have, you have to have your hair in some type of braid or something of that nature, right? This is the rule now, is that correct?
Yeah, asking the girl with no hair. I just cut it all off so that I don't have this problem. Yes, no, you have to have your hair back so that good lift for Sammi.
That was a good, strong third attempt for her, and she's going to walk away with 95 kilos there. So, right, yeah, the hair, I guess, has to be up and out of the way so that the referees can tell whether or not your head is coming off of the bench. Is that correct?
Right. If you have your hair long, you could lift your head up and your hair would still be touching the bench.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Sarah Brenner, 102.5 kilos, 226 pounds.
All right, Brenner here looking to
This is a PR for her.
PR
this
by
is a
2.5
kilo
kilograms.
PR.
All right, here we go. Sarah Brenner. She's also got the largest deadlift in the group here. She's not going to get that. She's not going to get that.
Tough.
Yeah, she had the downward motion. They took it right away from her.
Well, she wanted to go for a PR tonight, so.
Right, well, sometimes
you gotta just go for it.
Right. That's exactly it.
Next up, Melissa Copeland with 105 kilos. She missed this on her second attempt. She got a little out of the groove, so let's see if she can. Oh no, she lost. Butt came up on her second one.
That was exactly what happened with Copeland. So
let's see if she can keep her butt down on this one.
Right,
drive back
to maintain the technical aspect of the lift there.
Yeah,
keeping the butt down.
Should try not to drive up too much with the legs. Try and drive herself more back up the bench rather than up to the ceiling. Oh, looks like it's shot up right away. Oh, that's a bummer. She's credited with 100 kilos, 220 pounds.
In the game.
All right, Ogechi up next, 107.5 kilos, 237 pounds.
All right, reigning from Maryland here, and she's looking to have a match PR here with 107.5. And she's getting set up there. I think she didn't have too much of an issue on her second, but she worked. She had to work a little bit. So let's see what she can do here on her third. Again, that controlled descent, kind of pulling her chest up to the bar.
Push, push, push.
And it's just not in there. And I think that slow descent, I think she has to maybe work on kind of a balance there as that weight gets heavier.
Yeah,
because I think it just wasn't, just maybe too slow.
Yeah, it's wearing her out a little bit on the eccentric.
Energy. Right.
All right, Leeann Hewitt coming back for her 110 kilos, 242 pounds for the 18-year-old out of Florida.
Right, so comeback attempt here for her. And she had the big sticking point on her first attempt, and then that's what I think came back to haunt her on her second.
Nice.
But she comes back strong on that one. Let's see what the judges say. Lift is
3
good.
white lights. So clearly just got out of the groove a little bit on her second. Definitely had that on strength.
Most definitely.
Robin Wright up next with 110.
Bars loaded for Robin. She missed 110 as well. And let's see what. And this one looked like it was more on strength, we thought.
Yeah.
So once again, she might be able to put it together here.
Yeah, she took that big jump from first to second.
Right.
Might have shocked the system a little bit.
Right, we're saying the largest jump out of any of the competitors here. So, right. Maybe just a little too much, but let's see what she can do here. Yeah. It just doesn't look like she's going to have that today.
She tried to fight it. She held it there a long time before the spotters took it.
She did.
All right, Alicia Webb up next, 112.5 kilos, 248 pounds.
Okay.
So this is 2.5 kilos less than her personal record.
Right. And here's what I think, and this is just speculation, but here's what I think is what's going to happen here. I think they're trying to conserve. I think they're going to try to take Daniella in the deadlift.
I don't doubt it. I'm sure Josh Rohr has a plan. Her second one, let's see what this looks like first. Yes!
Nice.
Oh, man.
Nice, strong attempt
Alicia,
there.
good work. Yeah, her second was a little heavy. I'm glad they went with a 2.5 kilo jump because that one was a little bit of a grind.
Right.
But we know from past competitions, Alicia knows how to grind lifts.
That's for sure.
I have seen
she's
her.
a quality lifter. She's been around. So
she knows how to stick with it.
That's right. Okay. Moving on, here is the reigning national and world champion in the 84 kilo class, Daniella Melo, looking for
120 kilo.
120, so this will beat her personal record, but will only be 5 kilograms off of the USA Powerlifting American record. So 5 kilos off, so I'm saying within the next year or so here, she's looking to take that.
But this is an American record for the Teen 3.
Oh, it is a Teen 3
yeah,
record.
This is a
I'm
Teen
sorry.
3 record.
It is
yeah.
an American Teen 3 record.
Yeah.
I apologize.
There you go.
And she just took that
120 kilos.
Pounds. And yeah, Teen 3 American record for Daniella Melo.
Gino wasn't going crazy, so I didn't think to look up at the scoreboard over there. All right, well, good job. Bonica Lough up next. So she is going for the open record.
Yes, she is. She's going to go ahead and chip her own current record of 151. So she's going for 151 and a half, which looks like a
334 pounds.
A nice rounded out 334 pounds for Bonica Lough.
So this is more than Jen Thompson benched on Thursday.
Right, I definitely heard Bonica say exactly, I still out bench press Jennifer Thompson.
But Jennifer Thompson does weigh less than 138 pounds.
This is true. This is true.
So she cannot be discredited.
The Wilks might be there. The Wilks might be there for Jennifer.
Awesome!
Nice work there. She probably could have put more than a chip on it.
Could have put more than a chip on it,
but hey, you know what? When you're the record holder and the champion, a little bits here and there.
Yeah, she could chip it forever.
Right, exactly. And here's the thing: is
until
as far as the world's concerned, they're watching. They want to know because somebody out there wants to try and take the title, and so she doesn't want to show too much of what she's got.
And we are rolling right into the men's.
Right, so we've got the men coming up here. Looking at the positioning there for the men, I think currently we still have Blevins in first place with a squat of 327.5, followed by Bryce Lewis and then Eli Burks. Lewis with 315 and Burks with 310. So those are our top 3 lifters there in the men's 105 category. And looks like we're going to open up with Walker Bradshaw, 152.5 kilograms, 336 pounds.
25 years old, out of New York.
Currently holds all of the New York records. for this weight class.
Was he at the New York State meet this year?
I don't know if he was or not. I know we were.
We were there.
And let's see what Walker's got here. That looks like they're calling him up off the bench. Looks like a possible misload here. Yep. I think they had a yellow on when they were supposed to have a green.
Whoa. That would be a big difference there.
Yeah, he might, might wonder why his opener is so heavy.
Glad they caught that.
That's
I hope.
Okay.
I know Rebecca Main right there, the technical controller, she caught a misload on my deadlift on Thursday that I appreciated.
Yes, she is on it as far as that's concerned. A Category 2 referee. She's one of the top in the country.
All right. 152.5 kilos actually on the bar this time.
And let's see what he does with it. Gets the start command. No problem there. Looks like he's going to be on the board. Let's see what the judges say.
3 white lights, no problem.
And good work there for Walker Bradshaw.
All right, up next is Ben Rice with 162.5 kilos, 358 pounds.
And Ben was successful with a 307.5 kilogram squat. Keeps him close to the running, considering Eli Burks with a 310 and Lewis with 315, so not too far off from those guys.
Ben had a really easy third attempt squat, I think, too.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had a little bit more in the tank.
So that's good. That makes him, his shoulders shouldn't be too fatigued for this bench press.
That's exactly it. All right, and he's actually, looks like he's lifting off to himself. Not many people do that. But he makes light work of the opening attempt, 358 pounds. 3 white lights.
3 white lights. He must train by himself in a basement like Mike T.
Right? or some of us that train at 5 in the morning when nobody's around.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Garrett, Botsy, Bailey, Louisiana legends.
So Garrett is 25 years old out of Louisiana. This is 175 kilos, 385 pounds.
Yep, currently a 3-time USA Powerlifting Raw Junior Champion.
Easy for him as well.
Not a problem.
3 white lights.
And his best bench press is 190. Kevin Mays is your lifter.
177.5 kilos. That's 391. 28 years old out of Michigan for Team Titan tonight.
Right, and Team Titan Support System is a proud sponsor of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. 4 decades of champion powerlifters, always the originator, never the imitator. Learn more at www.titansupport.com.
Now, Kevin's opening up with 10 kilos less than his PR as well. And a little slower at the top.
Yeah, you got a little sticking point there, and I was kind of concerned his right foot was going to move for a second as well, but he was able to
say
hold it.
3 white lights.
He was able to hold it in place. Good work.
All right, up next is Eli Burks with the same weight.
Okay, and Eli Burks, his best bench press is 192.5. So we'll see. We may see some larger jumps here with some of these bench presses. Just depends. I mean, most of them have really looked fast so far, except for maybe that last one was probably the closest to a slow bench press we've seen with some of these openers here. Once again, Eli is the 2016 IPF World Champion, and did not. That was easy.
Did
not make it to the Nationals last year, so therefore did not get a bid.
Do we know why he didn't lift last year?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure he had a perfectly good reason. Next lifter is Christian Habihirwe, and unfortunately Christian was unable to register a successful squat, But he is going to continue the meet here, and he's going to open his bench press with 185 kilos, 408 pounds.
408 pounds for a
24-year-old.
24-year-old.
And this is his first national event.
Yep. He looks like he's being handled by Ashton from last night, the 93 champion.
Right, the 93 champion. Ashton Ruska is his name. And so, yeah, it's kind of a trend around here, I guess. Some lifters handling each other.
All right. And that was easy for him.
Yeah, it was good work. And so he's on the board there with that bench press. It's really a shame that he was unable to put a squat in because he'd be really in the game right now.
I know. I'm sure he's really not happy about it, but there's always more meets, and he's super young, so we have a lot of time.
That's exactly it.
All right, Bryce Lewis is up next, and he is opening with an even 200 kilos. That's 441 pounds.
Last year's reigning champ.
And his best bench press is 215 kilograms.
Smooth.
Nice work there for him on his opener.
That's 3 white lights.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's being handled by Matt Gary. So it's all pretty much guaranteed an opener.
Right, that is true. Matt Gary known for being conservative, but very good at playing the game, that's for sure.
Shane Moat up next with 205 kilos. That's 451 pounds. 36 years old out of Indiana, Shane Moat. Ranked 20th in the country currently on Wilks.
And let's see what he'll do here with his opening bench press attempt. He's got some long arms there, so the bar's really got to travel
Oh, no.
far. Yeah, kind of foot shifted there on the left and get out of the groove.
I know there's been some talk back there with the platform being a little slippery.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough to tell from here, of course, since we're not out there, but it looked like his stance was a little wide. The legs may have even been a little too far out. Maybe he needs to get them under him just a little bit more, just enough to keep them from slipping out from underneath him.
Yep.
Garrett Blevins here, though, is the lifter. Currently holds the record in the squat, but you know who holds the bench press record in this category?
Dennis Cherry. Yeah,
Yep.
SSP Nutrition.
Right, Scientific Sports Products. He's the owner, and they are a proud sponsor of the 2007 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals.
All right, and that was an easy 207.5 out of Garrett Blevins, 457 pounds.
Not a problem there. And so yeah, SSP, he's had that around for a long time, and it's a, he really tried to make it for the drug-free powerlifting scene here, so you know that there's no proprietary blend kind of things going on. He's making it so that you can take something that will that you don't have to be concerned about as far as having a banned substance or something like that. So it's a good company to look at, and it's why they're a sponsor here.
All right, Nicholas with an easy 215 kilogram opener, 3 white lights.
Nice work there for Nicholas. And Nicholas having the largest opener, so.
Back up to the top of the order with Walker Bradshaw. Gonna be taking a 12 kilo jump from his first attempt to his second attempt. We're going 165 kilos. And yeah, I remember his opener being pretty fast.
Right. He definitely is. He maybe possibly knew a little bit, but a lot of his lifts have looked very fast tonight. He may also know maybe he's not a grinder. Maybe he's not trying to push the envelope. That's definitely a possibility as well. But most of his lifts have looked like he's got a little bit extra. But we'll see here.
Nice.
Not a problem there.
Very fast for
attempt.
even a second attempt. Yep. Might do another 12.5.
That would be another large jump, but yeah, I think he's got that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Ben Rice with 170 kilos, 374 pounds.
Right, that's only 5 pounds, or I'm sorry, 5 kilograms off of his best bench press. All right, getting the setup here, really creating that arch, grabbing onto the bench there to push himself up, get that thoracic extension. And self-lift off here. No assistance with that. Oh, yeah. Another strong second attempt here in the bench press. It was a 2-to-1 lift there. Might have had a little shift in the feet.
Or butt.
Or butt
cheek.
On butt cheek on one side, a single butt cheek. It could happen. You just don't want to see light all the way through.
Yeah. Sometimes, it depends on the angle the judge is looking at. One might not have seen that at all. All right. Kevin Mays up next. 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds. 28-year-old out of Michigan for Team Titan.
Right. Kevin, he was able to get a successful squat on the board at 290 kilos.
So this is, 5 kilos less than his PR.
Okay, so we might have a couple of the men here looking to get personal records in the bench press today.
Woohoo!
Tough second.
Yeah,
there,
it was tough at the top. Yep.
So we'll see. I don't know. He's kind of talking to his coach there a little bit, not really sure what happened. But we'll see if he's got that additional, another 5 in him, or does he go 2.5 for the match PR?
All right. Eli Burks going 187.5 for 413 pounds. His best bench press is 192.5 kilos, so that's only 5 kilos less than, or more than what he's doing right now.
Yeah, so we'll see how this looks and see what he's planning on doing. As we said, a lot of it is about what's there today, and a lot of these guys are going to play the numbers game. I mean, that's what it's all about ultimately. Conserve a little bit in the bench press to get a little bit more in the deadlift, where it's really going to matter in this weight class.
Nice, and that was really fast.
Yeah, so I say he goes at least for the match.
All right.
He does have the deadlift trump card in this group, at least so far is what we know. Garrett Bailey hailing from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
The 190 kilos on the bar, 418 pounds. Took a very large jump from his first attempt to his second attempt, 15 kilograms on the bench press. I guess it's not too big when you're bench pressing over 400, but it's larger than any jump we've seen so far. Also taking his own lift off.
Oh, it's a good fight there for Batsy. He's like turning his head looking back and forth. I don't know what they're going to say about it.
Good lift.
The lift is
definitely
good.
Looked like a good lift. It was just a little slower than I think he expected.
Yeah, you saw when he kind of got down to his chest there, I saw him kind of shift a little bit right before the press command, and that could have been just out of the groove, so made it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be.
Absolutely. All right, Christian. Up next, 192.5 kilos, 424 pounds.
And he had no problem with the opener again. So let's see what he can do here.
7-kilo jump up from his first.
All right, he gets the lift off here. Start command. And he's got a good strong bench press there. Nice work for Habihirwe. I wonder if he might have been hurt in the squat.
Oh, but his butt must have come up.
Well,
we can't see that from where we are, so we can only
so that is actually
only
a no
wait
lift
for the lights
Habihirwe.
there. All right,
He'll
he
get
has
another
a pretty
opportunity
narrow
there.
grip too for how long his arms are.
Right now, I'm not panicking yet for Shane Moat, but he does need to go ahead and get 205 kilos. It looked tough on that opening attempt. I'd be kind of getting. I'd be nervous. I'm nervous. I'd like to see him stick it to this weight, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, no!
Oh my gosh!
No.
Oh, I thought he had it.
God, I thought he was going. He went a little higher than he did on his last one.
Well, he'll have another shot, but now I'd be concerned.
Yeah. All right, Bryce Lewis is up next with 210 kilos.
Right, hailing from Colorado, the current reigning national champion and the silver medalist at this year's Raw Classic World Championships in Belarus.
463 pounds for Bryce.
Right, looking to fight for another national title here.
And his opener flew up in classic Matt Gary style. Beautiful second attempt.
Definitely quality second attempt.
Yeah.
10-kilogram jump.
I don't doubt he's going
really
for 220 on his third.
It looked really good. Yeah, and that will help put him in a good place in the bench press. His best is 215. You've got Garrett Blevins with a best at 224. And
he might only go 7.5 then, just to save it.
We'll see what
get
happens
a little
here.
2.5 kilo PR, and
here comes
also
Blevins.
have some left in the tank for deadlift.
That's true. Blevins with 217.5 on the bar.
479.5 pounds.
And we're talking some big bench presses here. Considering some people are only squatting this weight,
Or not even deadlifting it.
Right. And he makes light work of it there. Not a problem for Garrett Blevins, the bronze medalist at this year's Raw Classic Worlds.
3 white lights.
Okay, so Nicholas clearly has improved his bench press. His previous best was 222.5.
Yep.
Now going for 225, up 10 kilos from his opener.
Right. So going for the PR on his second attempt. Let's see what this looks like.
Something tells me he's going for the Dennis Cherry record tonight.
Really? What is it?
It's 232.5.
Oh, okay.
And that was easy.
That was easy.
That was easy. We could have a possible record attempt here on the next one. Let's see what they put in.
All right. They're very serious leaving the platform, so I do not know. And I see Dennis Cherry in the audience tonight, definitely watching.
And the cursor's still sitting on Nicholas's
blank
third attempt, so I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen.
Woo. Dennis is definitely, he knew this was on the docket.
Right, but the bar is loaded for Walker Bradshaw, and Nicholas has 15 seconds to get his next attempt in. But Walker Bradshaw going for his third.
Oh. They put in 230.
Okay, so it's only going for 230. Not going to go for the record attempt, but that's all right. Maybe next year. Could be on next year's.
That looked like a good lift
list
for Walker.
All right, Walker
3
with
white lights for
172
Walker.
and a half. That was 380.
172.5. The 25-year-old out of New York. Next up is Ben Rice with his third attempt, 175 kilos, 385 pounds. The vocal performance major out of, he has a degree in vocal performance out of Washington. Taking his own lift off. Nice. Very smooth.
Yeah, just
Third
crushing
attempt
third
there.
attempt there. No problem.
That's what his
175.
Squat looked like too.
It was what it looked like.
He's got smooth vocals and smooth lifts tonight. All right, Kevin May is up next with 187.5 kilos, 413 pounds. Lifting for Team Titan.
And let's see what Kevin's got here on his third attempt. Yeah, it just doesn't look like he's going to get it there, but it was a good fight.
Yeah, he was having some trouble at the top on a bunch of his lifts tonight, so it just got him on that third one.
Right, I think I just saw Dennis Cherry walking over to make sure that his record wasn't going to fall today. I think he was creeping over close to the scoreboard there, taking a look. But I think it's a safe bet.
All right, Christian up with 192.5 kilos.
All right, Christian.
I believe the bar is loaded. I don't know where he is.
He might be timing out.
He might be timing out. Oh, yep, that was Rebecca.
Yep, he's going to time out, which is, again, not a problem, but a courtesy to all the other lifters by allowing that minute timer to run out as if he was taking the attempt. Once again, remember, folks, bodybuilding.com is happy to be part of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals event. As the official broadcast home for this week's event, find us online at www.bodybuilding.com/USAPL. Also, Sling Shot. This segment of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals is brought to you by Sling Shot. Find out more at www.howmuchyabench.net. All right, moving on here. Garrett Bailey is the lifter.
195 kilos on the bar for Batsy, 429 pounds.
And last one, he kind of got out of the groove. So let's see if he can put it together, get a nice pause, and secure his third bench press here. All right, here we go. Batsy, his own lift off here. And it's just going to pin him that time.
Yeah. He really used a lot of energy on that number 2 bench tonight.
Right, and that can happen sometimes when you get out of the groove there. You expel more energy
than you normally would on on a clean second attempt. All right. bar is loaded for Eli Burks, 195 kilos, 429 pounds.
And don't forget, folks, we'll be rolling into the deadlift immediately following the bench press here for our 84 and 84 plus women's classes.
And nice.
All right, nice
That was
strong
a
attempt there for Eli.
Attempt. And the judges say 3 white lights.
3 white lights for Burks with 195.
These top guys in this fight are really, really executing well. They know that they need to make all their lifts because every lift in this case is going to matter.
Every kilo is going to matter. Cruising into the deadlift is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Now Shane Moat,
Shane
the
needs
crowd
this.
is getting wild for Shane. They're getting amped up. He wants to stay in the meet with this lift. This is a 205 kilogram attempt,
Yeah.
452 pounds for Shane Moat.
I hope he gets it, but he
It's a
has
make or break.
really been fighting those first 2 attempts on strength.
It's
So
definitely going to be tough.
unless he really had a attitude change back there, I don't know. Let's see. Push, 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 push. Oh,
man, just
gosh.
not there. Just not there. And that's
That
a
is
shame for
unfortunate.
Shane Moat. He is out of the competition at that rate. We will see him, though. He will get an opportunity to deadlift.
So that's two in the 105s.
2 in the
bombed
105s
right now.
have dropped out of the meet with 1 unsuccessful in the squat, and now Shane Moat unsuccessful in the bench press.
Bryce Lewis with 222 kilos.
All right, here we go. Bryce Lewis.
220 kilos.
220 kilos, 485 pounds, and he's going for the 5 kilo
PR.
PR. Let's make it happen, Bryce.
Yeah, he definitely has it. After seeing that 210,
Oh,
this
there's no
was
doubt about
definitely the number to go for. I'm glad they didn't just play it safe. So let's see. Let's watch him do it.
I don't know if he's got the luxury of playing it safe.
No, I don't think he does either. Yeah. Oh!
He could have maybe gotten a little bit more, but that was awesome. Nice work there
Sweet.
from the defending champion, Bryce Lewis.
Good. A 5-pound easy PR tonight. And again, he is probably excited to do another meet.
Right? I bet.
Garrett Blevins with 222.5, 490 pounds.
All right, let's see what he can do here. 491 pounds for Blevins. And he's
So this is 1.5 kilos off of his PR.
I'm not really sure how he got 224, but considering
Maybe how old is he? 29? Maybe it was a junior
it
record.
could have been a junior
I don't know, a
record.
long time ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how long he's been in the sport.
All right,
Nice.
a nice quality finish there from Blevins.
Good lift.
And that's 222.5.
These top 3 guys are really making it count tonight.
That's exactly it.
All right. 230 kilos on the bar for Nicholas.
That's right.
So he is not going for the record. He's going for 507. He must not think he has the record in him tonight.
All right, so 230, 507 pounds for Nicholas.
Push!
He's going to get it.
Oh.
He's going to get it.
And that was a good call.
Nice, strong
Yes.
push, and the crowd was really behind him on that
Good
one. And the
lift
is
for
good.
Nicholas.
Nice work
Yes.
there for Nicholas.
Yeah. I don't know if 232.5 would have been there, but 230 sure was.
Right. Okay, so we saw some strong benching there from the men's 105 class. Okay. Interestingly enough, currently Garrett Blevins is in first place with 550 kilo total, followed up by Bryce Lewis with 535, and Nicholas with 520.
All right, so they're all separated by 15. 15, right. 15. Yeah.
And then Eli Burks, who was a previous national and world champion, sliding in at fourth right now. But remember,
15 behind
Nicholas. Burks has the deadlift total, or the deadlift trump card to really bring his total around. So we will see what happens moving forward there.
Oh, very exciting.
And then, of course, we have the women coming up for their deadlifts. And so with the women's deadlift coming up, we have currently in first place for the 84 kilo, we have Daniella Melo. And she had herself a nice bench press, a nice personal record of 120 in the bench press, rounding out her current total at 322.5. And the next closest to her is the reigning Masters World Champion, Alicia Webb, with 307.5 kilos. In the 84 plus class, the outright leader is, of course, the defending world and national champion Bonica Lough, okay, and most recently World Games champion. And then, of course, not far behind her is Leeann Hewitt, though, or I'm sorry, the next closest to her, it is kind of far behind with 340 kilos. Folks, don't forget that we have A7 in the house today. They're a proud sponsor of USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or log on to www.a7international.com. We've got Team Titan in the house. Titan Support Systems, also a proud sponsor of the USA Powerlifting Raw National Championships. 4 decades of champion powerlifters. Always the originator, never the imitator. Learn more at www.titansupport.com. We were just talking about Dennis Cherry, SSP Scientific Sports Products. Another proud sponsor of 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. SSP, the brand for the drug-free athlete. Find out more at sspnutrition.com. All right, we've got just about a minute here to make some changes, and things are just about decided in the 84 women's and the 84 plus class. It looks like Bonica Lough is going to once again be the reigning champion here. Some of the competitors may try to nip at the heels a little bit by having slightly larger deadlifts. We'll wait and see what happens there. It's going to come down to a nail biter, though, I think, in the 105. So stick around, folks, because it's only just going to get going here. Of course, the meet starts when the weight hits the floor. So deadlifts are coming up right here, right around the corner. Daniella Melo looking to hold on to her national title, and then, of course, go on and continue to reign supreme on the world stage as the top lifter there. Alicia Webb with 307.5 kilos, currently in second place in the 84 kilo class. But we'll see what happens in the deadlift. The deadlift is going to separate the women from the girls and the men from the boys here. So we will see what's in store in just a few moments. They're preparing the bar now. Remember, folks, one of the best ways you can give back to the sport is by volunteering, whether it be at a local meet or at a national meet. Many people who are unable to maybe make a qualifying total for the national meet still come out. It's a great community event where you get to see lots of your powerlifting friends, and there are plenty of folks here that come just to see one another, see their friends, and also compete at a great event, great national event we have every year here with USA Powerlifting. Make sure you also check out the regional events that are now popping up. So maybe you don't have a qualifying total, but you can get to a national event with a regional win.
That's right.
This is a new setup they've got now. So even if you go to the regional and you do not meet the qualifying total, but your total does allow you to win that event, you will get the nomination to come to nationals. And I believe there are 20 lifters. I believe it was Kathy Marksteiner told me 20 lifters at this event that were brought in under the regional rule. So
20 lifters without the qualifying total. Correct. Yes.
Which isn't really that much in the grand scheme of things, considering there are over 1,000 lifters here this weekend. Just as we recently had at the 2016 Raw Nationals, over 1,000 lifters. And of course, the Primetime is now a big thing that we're doing, and we're grateful to be a part of that and be able to be on the air here, bringing it to you the best we can live here at the event. And the Primetime is really meant to highlight the top lifters in each weight class and kind of show these battles that are going on.
Yeah, especially during the week, the Primetime is good because we have, viewers at home. Sometimes you're working during the day. You can't watch your Primetime lifter.
That's exactly
it. So
it.
it's nice to come home at night, eat some dinner, watch some powerlifting.
That's exactly it. And with all the technology today, you can broadcast it right on your television. It's just like the real thing.
It is. Watched many a world meet on live stream, that's for sure.
That's exactly it. And remember, USA Powerlifting has been around for a long time. It originally started as the American Drug-Free Powerlifting Federation. It was started by Brother Bennett in 1981. And then in 1999, it changed over to USA Powerlifting. So it, the drug-free powerlifting federation of the United States here, and once again, over 15,000 members in 2016. I can't believe again the rapid rate at which the sport has grown.
Yeah, we are really, really growing. I see all the membership numbers at weigh-ins, and I'm like, wow.
That's exactly it. You've been in the sport for a long time when your membership number starts
with a 1. Yeah.
All right, here we go. The deadlift is starting, and we are ready. And starting with Robin Wright, she's opening with 374.8 pounds, 170 kilos.
Looked good to me. Good lifts from the judges.
And her best deadlift is 187, so we'll see what she's got in the tank tonight.
All right, Alicia Webb going for 177.5 kilos. That's 391 pounds. We are quickly going to get over 400 tonight in the deadlift. Now, Alicia Webb's best deadlift is 200 kilos. So that's actually the same number as her squat PR.
Right, she's got a pretty even, but today she only hit 195 in the squat.
That's right.
But pretty even spread there between her squat and her deadlift.
Maybe she'll beat her squat tonight.
She might need to if she wants to pull into first place, that's for sure. But she's quite a few kilos behind right now, so we'll see what happens, though. Again, it's all about making lifts, and I think anything can happen in the deadlift. Currently, Josh Rohr there is her coach, and we are waiting for the bar to be loaded. And there is Gino with the signal, and here comes Alicia Webb for her opening attempt in the deadlift, 391 pounds.
All right.
Yeah,
good.
No problem there
Looks
for
good.
Alicia. She's going to be on the board there with 3 white lights.
391 pounds.
All right, good work there for the reigning Masters National Champion.
All right, and here we go with Melissa Copeland breaking into the 400s with her opener. 185 kilos on the bar. Melissa Copeland's best deadlift is 212.5. So I don't know if she's going to be going for that tonight. She hasn't really been hitting PRs tonight.
Yeah, I
It's
was
more
going to
like
say she seems like she might be off a little bit tonight, and
yeah.
I mean, yep.
I think she's just worried about her Masters ranking more than anything tonight.
Right, she's going to hold on to what she needs to make sure she continues to be the reigning Masters 1 national champion and the 84+ class.
All right. 3 white lights for Melissa.
Yeah, not a problem.
Looks like she's being handled by Latavia Bowens, who is your athlete, your USA Powerlifting athlete representative. If you are an athlete in the USAPL and you have any sort of issues, you can always go to Latavia, and she is your spokesperson.
Yeah, she's a fairly easily approachable woman. She's
very easily approachable.
She's
probably taken a selfie with half the people in the room tonight.
Probably, exactly. So easy to talk to.
All right, here's Ogechi with her opener, 187.5, 413 pounds.
Oh, and it looks
it's
tough
a
here.
little slow for an opener. Let's see, she got 3 white lights for that one. She does not look too happy about the speed of that bar.
Right.
We'll see what she comes out with on her next attempt. All right, bar is loaded now for Sammi Johnson.
Right, Ogechi currently sits in 3rd place with 292.5.
Okay. So 192.5 kilos, 424 pounds on the bar for Sammi Johnson.
Right. So Sammi Johnson now coming out with a fairly sizable deadlift here in comparison to her squat and bench press, and she looks like she might just have the levers for it. So easy,
very strong.
424 for her, age 30 out of California, no problem in the deadlift. And then here comes Dayna Mcneal with her opening deadlift attempt at 440 pounds.
A 200-kilo opener. 32 years old, fairly new lifter.
Yep. And her coach there, Ross Lepola. Okay, let's see what Dana's got.
Oh, I bet this is going to fly. And it does.
Yeah, no problem. And look, she's got such long arms. I think it's...
She's built to deadlift, that girl. She does. I heard 315-pound RDLs for sets of 10.
That's definitely more than I'm doing. I have to step my RDL up.
You do have to step your RDL up.
All right, Daniella Melo, a reigning national and world champion at 19 years old. Opening with the same weight, 440 pounds.
Sumo lifter, double overhand.
Bad to the bone right there.
Yeah, it is. Smooth. Beautiful opener. 3 white lights
Good
for
work
Daniella.
there for the reigning champion.
Same weight. All right, next, Leeann Hewitt is 215 kilos on the bar. That's 474 pounds. Also, probably pretty easy for Leeann. I've seen her rip this off the floor.
So the next 3 lifters, not in order, are the top 3 lifters right now in this weight class, all opening with the same deadlift attempt.
Woohoo!
474 pounds. Leeann Hewitt, 18 years old.
18
years old. There are some men out there that wish they could pull this weight.
Incredible.
You know?
I don't really know why that matters, but... All right. Nice and tight. Set up. And easy.
Not a problem there for Leeann Hewitt.
Sarah Brenner with the same weight.
Right, Sarah Brenner currently holds the record in the deadlift in this weight class at 240 kilograms.
Whoa. That was fast, too.
It was fast, almost too fast.
Easy opener.
And then, of course, the reigning national champion and world champion, Bonica Lough, also taking the same weight right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here and how this is going to jockey position moving forward. I'm pretty sure the two women prior to Bonica here can out deadlift her, though. But we'll see what happens tonight.
I know all these women are probably going to try and go over 500.
Yep. And
Smooth.
that was a really nice opener as well. So all three of them looking really good with their opening attempts.
All right. Back up to the top of the order? No? Yes.
Yes, we're
Yes,
heading back
with
to the top of the order.
Robin.
In that case, let's go ahead and talk about MyMacros Plus, the complete diet solution. Happy to be at the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. For more information on the MyMacros Plus program, log on to getmymacros.com.
Robin Wright out of Florida. 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds on the bar.
All right.
12 kilo jump up from her first attempt. Looks
All
like
right,
a good
yeah,
lift
looked like
to
a
me.
good quality second attempt there with 402 pounds.
3 white lights.
3 white lights there for Robin Wright.
Now her deadlift PR is 187.5 kilos, so that means she's probably going to break that tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? It's interesting. She's only been powerlifting for 10.5 months. She's really making some progress. Alicia Webb here, M1 national and world champion. The best lifter in the world in the Masters in her age category and weight class, or actually across all the weight classes, I'm sorry, in her age class category.
Yes. Best lifter award at Worlds this year. Well deserved. And that's a smooth second for Alicia. 187.5.
Right, that's 413 pounds, but it's a good lift for her.
Melissa Copeland, 190 kilos on the bar. She only took a 5 kilo jump here.
Right. Again, I think she's just staying conservative. I think she knows she's got the opportunity to maintain the title. She doesn't have anybody breathing down her neck as far as I think she knows. The opportunity she gets with being in the prime time, she doesn't have to necessarily, she knows exactly what she needs to stay number one.
That's right. She's being handled by Latavia. Nice. All right. Good lift for Melissa.
I figure she probably goes another 5 kilos and
Probably.
calls it a day.
All right. Ogechi.
Coming out with 430 pounds, 195 kilos. And her best is 187, so she's going to go ahead for the PR right now. She opened with her match PR. But that opener looked tough.
That opener did look tough, and she took a 7.5 kilo jump.
We'll see what this looks like.
Ooh. So
This
she
doesn't look like it's in the card. She's already shaking her head.
She went down really fast to grab that bar. She might not have been in a good position to break it off the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be tough, I think, to say whether or not she comes back for that lift. Let's see here. Sammi Johnson, 452 pounds, 205 kilos.
12.5 kilo jump up from her
she's
first.
got a sizable deadlift. And with Ogechi having the inability to move that bar, we'll see. We're going to see what happens here. She could drop out of third place here easily. The next closest to her is McNeal with 275, but McNeal's got a big deadlift. Going to be throwing kilos onto the total here. Look at this setup, too.
I know.
That
she
pump
really,
she
yep.
does. Getting that hamstring
Nice
pump.
pull. There we
Very
go.
confident pull. Looking
Let's
good at
see.
the top.
Good lift for her.
Nice lift there. For
All right, I don't think she has another 12 and a half
Sammi
in her,
Johnson.
but she definitely
at
could
least
get a
a
little bit more.
7.5. What do you think? 7.5?
Oh, did she do it?
You think 7.5 for Sammi Johnson?
Probably more like 5, but
Now,
we'll see.
interesting, Daniella Melo. Who did we miss in there? McNeal. Which means McNeal went up nice on that one. We're going to see. It's going to be exciting here. McNeal putting in the higher attempt at this point, but Dani Melo here, 210, 463 pounds, 210 kilos.
This girl is 19 years old
19
as well.
years old.
84 kilograms. That means she's less than 185 pounds.
Yep.
So strong. Wow.
She's got a nice classic-looking sumo too. Very composed off the floor with a nice strong lockout.
3 white lights for her. That was a beautiful lift.
It was.
All right, Dayna. 12 and a half here. Jump up from her opener.
Yeah.
212.5 kilos on the bar. 468 pound. Handled by Ross Lepala.
I am excited to see what this girl is going to pull, because this is only 2.5 kilos shy of her best pull ever.
Yeah, I've heard she had some pretty incredible deadlift gains on this training cycle.
Yeah, I was going to say she has had some gains.
Yeah.
This is exciting. It's going to be exciting to see, because here's the
she's
thing, folks.
excited about it.
Folks at home, she's got the opportunity now to start knocking off other competitors. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be exciting for her, new on the scene and making a big splash with a big deadlift.
Yeah, I talked to her a little bit this weekend, but she's quite the silent killer.
Very humble, let's just say
Very
that.
quiet.
Nervous about getting on the platform, but
Crushing it.
Yeah, doing awesome. All right, Leeann Hewitt, 18 years old, another person crushing it on the scene.
501 pounds. 18-year-old Leeann Hewitt. Second attempt.
227.5.
Now she's definitely done this before, so let's see what it looks like. Woohoo! Speed weight.
And let's see what they say.
All right.
I had a feeling she was going to get a call somewhere in there.
Downward motion.
Yeah, so when
Or
she
a hitch.
when she came to the top, it was tough to tell, but she just didn't look completely
Locked out?
controlled at the top.
Okay.
there. I don't know if it
It's
was a
hard
lockout,
from how
but it
far
looked
we
kind
are.
of shaky a little bit.
It's hard.
Possibly some up and down. I don't know.
All right.
Sarah Brenner, the current record holder in the weight class.
Also open a second attempt of 501 or 227 kilos.
Yep, and they all are looking kind of rough right here.
At the top, they're having some trouble, but it's
she's
a good lift.
She's good. I don't know if the match PR is going to be there or not. We'll see. Let's see what. Yep, yeah, and they're all going to stay right on the same number here. These 3 women.
That is smart.
Well, Bonica doesn't really have. She doesn't have much to worry about.
No, right. Right, Bonica is just going to probably go for a deadlift PR for herself.
Right.
Right. All right, let's see what Bonica's got on this 501, how fast she can make it look.
Yeah, and let's see. She'd have to go 12.5 to get to the PR.
Yep.
I don't know. I think she matches.
All right, good lift. Also getting a little stuck at the top.
Right.
All right, and now we go on to our third attempt deadlifts. The
Third
most
attempt
exciting
deadlifts.
point of the day.
Right, we'll be able to start putting it together now, and we'll be able to see who's going to start taking some of the positioning here. I'm excited to see what happens. These bigger deadlifts bumping these lifters up.
All right, so Robin Wright.
Robin
is
Wright.
They're cleaning the bar off for her. She's going to be first in the flight with 192.5 kilos. That is a 5 kilo PR for Robin. 424 pounds for Robin Wright.
All right, that looked like a good, solid third attempt.
Good lift for her.
2-1. Nice work for Robin Wright. That was 224.
All right, Ogechi up next, gonna try and come back and pull this 195.
Okay, 195 comeback attempt here for Ogechi.
So she barely broke it off the floor last time. I don't know if it even came off the floor, but she's had a good break. Maybe she can get it.
And it's just not the cards there for her today.
Up next is Alicia Webb with 197.5 kilos. So this is a 10-kilo jump. And 2.5 kilos less than her best deadlift. So she has done this before. So let's see what she has tonight.
Right, like we said, staying conservative. So it looks like she's going to stay with the idea of just being the Masters champion and isn't looking to bump anybody too far tonight.
Oh,
very
yeah,
nice,
that grind.
Nice.
Come on, Alicia. Yes.
I'm going to say it looks like a good lift from here.
Yeah, it looked good. She is.
It is 2-1.
She is an epic grinder,
Nice
that is
work.
for sure. I love watching her lift.
It was a beautiful lift from Alicia Webb.
All right, Melissa Copeland going with the 10-kilo jump. All right, so she's going 200 kilos, 440 pounds.
All right, Melissa Copeland. Yep, so she made the...
So she's trying to pull here for the Masters. Oh, no. No, she already has the Masters. She's 84 plus.
Yep.
Okay.
But
so
this could be to meet the Masters. She went up 10 kilos. She may need this to stick around.
She went up 10 after going up only 5 on the first one, so that's an interesting choice.
Right.
But she didn't get it.
She did not.
All right. Moving on. Next is Sammi Johnson with 215. So she took a 10-kilo jump.
Right, and this is off, I think, a half a kilo from her best. She must have chipped that somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
At another point when she might have maybe gotten the record herself, somewhere along the line.
Yeah, so this will be close to a PR for her. Top end of her range at the moment. So
That's right. But let's see what she's got here. It's nothing to slouch about, 474 pounds.
Amazing. 84-kilogram lifter. Sammi Johnson. She is fired up. Let's go. Pull, pull. Oh. Just not there today.
All right, so that's a no lift there.
Daniella Melo is next with the same weight. So she took a 5-kilo jump from her second attempt, going 215 pounds. So she is trying to pull for the lead here, put her into first place in the 84 kilograms.
That's it.
That's what it's all about.
The reigning national champion here. And the crowd is on their feet, ready to see what she's got.
Pull.
Nice pull.
Oh.
It's just not there today.
Oh, that was That was quite the fight, though. Still first place. All right. Next is Dayna Mcneal. She is going 230. So this is going to put her from third ranked to second. So she's trying to move up the rankings right now. She's 507 pounds. 230 kilos. She is ready. Coach is getting her fired up. Coach is trying to get the crowd fired up.
All right, the crowd is on their feet. This is for the silver medal right here. Here it comes.
Come on, girl. Come on. Oh, yeah, she knows. She knows she had it. Oh,
wow.
that was so good.
What a beautiful pull there. 230, 507.
3 white lights for her and a big hug from Coach. Good work, Dayna. All right, next up is Sarah Brenner. 240 kilos, 240.5, so she is going to be going for the record tonight. 530-pound deadlift. She wants to break her own record tonight. That's what we like to see. But everyone else is following her, so that means they're probably going to try and break it as well.
All right, here we go. Sarah Brenner, 530 pounds, 240.5, chipping the record that she currently holds.
Oh. Is she locking it out? No.
She's unable.
She missed it right at the top tonight. Good fight, though. She definitely will come back for that one day.
So that secures the bronze there for Brenner.
So now Leeann is going for the Open American record attempt at 18 years old.
And she's going for 241, 531 pounds.
So that goes without saying, this is also the teen record.
Correct.
But she's going for the open record with this weight. She technically only has to go 240.5 to break the record, but she already put the weight in and did not want to change, or maybe she changed it 2 times already. We don't know. All right. This is really exciting.
She's about to make history. We'll see if Bonica Lough can follow it up. If Leeann can finish this.
Oh,
slipped
lost
right
her
out of her
grip.
hand.
Yeah. Oh. All right, we have a change coming in. Let's see what's going. All right, Bonica Lough is putting in 252.5 kilos. I'm not really sure why, but she's
looking to clearly shatter the record here in the United States, but also looking to take the world record.
Okay. So this is an
unofficial world record.
This is an unofficial world record
attempt for Bonica Lough, and that's 252 kilos.
Okay.
Oh, they're changing it again. And she's only going for the Open American record now.
They really like to keep us on our toes here. 241 kilos. This would be the American record. stay tuned too, because after Bonica lifts, they're going to be rolling right into the men's 105 kilo deadlift flight.
Yeah, you thought that it was a big deal to see some of those, to see the big move that Dayna Mcneal made. It was amazing, but there's going to be so many moves coming up here in the 105s. These guys are going to be jockeying for position like crazy. We're going to see a lot of back and forth, but here comes Bonica Lough looking to break the American record in the deadlift.
Struggling to lock it out. No.
And it's not there for Bonica, but it was a good try.
Tonight.
Good work for her today, and she is still
Good
the reigning
fight, though.
national champion.
Not for a lack of trying there. All right. And
all right, here we go.
That was your national champion right there,
That was
Bonica
it.
Lough.
And then, of course, the reigning national champion in the 84 kilo class is Daniella Melo. But we've got a new, young, promising lifter on the horizon in Dayna Mcneal with that monstrous deadlift that she's got. You know, so something to be thinking about if you're Daniella Melo. Daniella Melo totaled a total of 532.5. Dayna Mcneal at 505 actually edged out Alicia Webb on body weight.
So Dana's biggest deficit here is her bench press, which most novice lifters, that typically is the bench press if they don't come from a benching background, gymnastics or something like that. So she definitely has a lot of room to grow there. Her coach is a 83 kilogram male with a 424 pound bench press, so I'm sure she will be having some gains there in the future. All right, moving on to the men.
All right, Christian
with an easy opener of 290 kilos.
And that lift is good.
That is a good lift for Christian, although he will not be putting up a total tonight from bombing out in the squat. Next up is Nicholas Guidice.
Okay, so now Nicholas going from having the largest bench press to being the second attempt in the deadlift here. The second opening attempt in the deadlift. Nicholas
292.5 kilos.
And no problem there
Easy.
for him.
3 white lights. So everyone really should be opening up pretty cool, like with pretty easy openers. We want to see everybody get on the board here. There needs to be no misses in the deadlift.
Right, at this rate, these guys need to be making the opening attempts so they can guarantee at least staying in the game and then possibly making moves to get onto the podium. Now,
right.
Garrett Blevins, okay, he gets on. He's the third in the lineup here with 661. And so you can see a big difference here now. Blevins opening a lot lighter in the deadlift in comparison to his bench and his squat, where he was the top squatter and fairly close to the top bencher as well. He was second.
Speed weight for Garrett.
Some nice work there for him.
3 white lights. Next up is Shane Moat with a 305 kilogram deadlift. And
Shane, unfortunately, also has been eliminated from the meet by not being able to complete a successful bench press attempt.
305 kilos, 672 pounds. Up next is Bradshaw.
Stalking the bar.
If you call that stalking. It was a very suave approach, I would say. All right, let's see what Shane Moat's got in the deadlift. All right, looks like it should be a successful lift. It is. Yep. 3 white lights. And then, of course, Walker Bradshaw is our lifter. Bar moves to 307.5 kilos, 678 pounds.
Loaded. Walker Bradshaw,
All
Walker
right.
Bradshaw is 25 years old, out of New York, opening up with 677.
And
That looked fairly easy.
it did. Coming into this,
3 white lights.
coming into this flight, Blevins was in first place, so I'm interested. Will be interesting to see who jumps ahead here.
Bryce Lewis is on deck. Bars loaded for Bays. 688.9.
Kevin Mays up next. 312.5 kilograms, 688 pounds. Smooth. Ooh. 300, three
All
white
right.
lights.
Yep, nice work there for Kevin Mays. He's in the game with a successful deadlift attempt.
Bryce
Moving
Lewis.
on, Bryce Lewis opening with 320 kilograms, 705.5 pounds.
Our reigning national champion. Well, 705 is fairly light for Bryce these days. I remember when he deadlifted 600 in Denver as a 93.
Right?
Go up a weight class, put more than 100 pounds on your total.
Looked like no issue, but let's see what they say. He kind of had a rock in his body at the top.
Okay.
Okay, it was
good
just
lift.
more of his torso, not actually the bar.
Yeah.
So that's
the
good.
judges
He's still in the
did
game
not
there.
say any downward motion on the bar at the top there.
Correct. All right, Ben Rice, bars loaded with the same weight.
Now Ben is currently 6th, but with a pretty significant deadlift, so that might push him up in the rankings.
All right, sumo set up here. And let's see what Ben can do.
Also double overhand grip sumo.
Yeah,
Smooth.
looks easy from here. Oh, and he
3
does
white
a little
lights.
jig afterwards with his, does the fist pump from the side. Garrett Bailey is your lifter. Bar moves to 330 kilos, 727.5 pounds.
Now remember, Garrett has been spotting and loading all weekend.
Right.
So if he's not tired, I don't know who is.
Yeah, nobody really has the right to be other than him, maybe.
All right, bars loaded with 330 kilos. And he is already smiling. Knows he's going to get this one.
Oh, and here he does the infamous Botsy Bailey yawn, which is actually him taking his breath, but it looks like a yawn. Yeah, it looks like a nice strong opener there for him.
Nice, and that is 3 white lights for the 25-year-old. Eli Burks is up next with 335 kilos, 738 pounds on the bar.
Right, so Botsy came in to this round in 5th place. We're going to see where he's going to shift now because he is going to move around here. So 335 kilograms for Eli Burks, 738 pounds. Currently holds the record in the weight class at 367.5 kilos. I'm assuming he's looking to break that. if he needs to tonight. And we are jamming over here with these deadlifts right now. No problem there from Eli Burks.
All right, 3 white lights for Eli. Moving back to the top of the order with Christian.
Okay, so with the end of the deadlifts there, Bryce Lewis is actually currently in first place with 855. Garrett Blevins in second place with 850, followed by Eli Burks in third place now with 840.
So they are all very close.
Yep, and number 4 is Garrett Bailey with 822.5, and Nick Guidice in fifth with 812.5. So we'll see how this continues to jockey here, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Right.
All right, folks, don't forget our sponsors. We've got Titan Support Systems, a proud sponsor of the 2017 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. Learn more at www.titansupport.com. Here comes Christian
Habihirwe.
for his
I did it. I said his last name.
for his second attempt. £678 on the bar, 307.5 kilos.
Oh. And that looked like
Okay,
a bit
well,
of a fight for him.
Let's see what the judges say. The lift is good.
Lift is good. There was no downward motion. There was just some pogo stick action
Right.
happening on the way up.
It happens.
That's a neurological issue with the hamstrings there. Could maybe work on his hamstrings. Nicholas Guidice with 310 kilos on the bar, 683 pounds.
And he makes light work of that.
Very smooth. 3 white lights. Just chipping away. He could definitely make some changes here at the end.
Right, we'll see
Now,
what he decides to
Since
do.
he's
That's
earlier
for sure.
in the flight, he may play a different card.
Right, Walker Bradshaw coming out now with 317.5 kilos, 700 even pounds on the bar.
Even 700 pounds.
25-year-old.
Shane is up next.
£700 deadlift. Let's see it.
All right, looking strong
That
there
was
for
smooth as
Walker
well.
Bradshaw.
3
317.5.
white lights.
He takes that.
The lift is good. Up next, Shane Moat. 320 kilos, 705. 15-kilo jump up from his first attempt. Now, remember, Shane will not be receiving a total tonight due to bombing out on the bench press, but he still gets to deadlift for all you folks at home and everybody here at the Hyatt.
Okay, but it's not going to be in the cards for him. Now, one of the things that's tough is missed lifts actually begin to take a little bit more energy out of you. So when you do get down to something like the deadlift, when you're making lifts psychologically and physiologically, your body is more amped up to continue to make lifts.
Absolutely. And maybe his bench, he might have had a cramp in his back with all that fighting.
I would say he's definitely really tuckered himself out.
Yeah.
But here's Garrett Blevins now. 320 kilograms on the bar, 705 pounds, the same weight that Shane just attempted.
Now, Garrett's PR in the deadlift is 330. So it looks like he's... let's see what this one looks like before I say anything else. All right.
It looked good.
Smooth. So 3 white lights for Garrett. Definitely looking to go for a PR tonight, but mostly going to be jockeying for position, and he's going to put whatever he needs to put on the bar. Kevin Mays up next with 332.5 kilos, 733 pounds. Team Titan.
All right,
this
here
is
he is
Kevin's
approaching the bar.
match PR.
Okay, match PR here for Kevin. Let's see what he's got here. Rocking some Titan knee sleeves there.
Oh, lock it out, lock it out.
Let's see what they say about that.
Oh, wow. No lift for him. Yeah, there might have been some up and down or a hitch on that move. All right, Ben Rice up next with 337.5 kilos, 744 pounds.
Okay, 337.5. I like it. Let's see what Ben can do here with his second attempt. He's rocking himself some A7 socks, one of our sponsors here. Check them out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or A7international.com. I like this little prep he's got going here. Getting in the zone, Ben Rice.
This is 2.5 kilos less than his current PR. And it
no problem, it flew off the ground there.
3 white lights. So he is still in 6th position. Let's see. No.
Well, I'll have the
Scoreboard's
positioning
right
here
now.
in a minute.
We'll have to get back to placing. All right, Bryce Lewis up next. 20 kilogram jump from his opener, going 340 right now. 750 on the bar. This is going to set Bryce up for his 3rd and final pull to defend his national championship. Nice.
Let's see what they say. Lift
Good
is
lift.
good.
So weight was a little heavier. There was less teetering at the top. Probably had better balance, actually, with some heavier weight there.
That's right.
Moved so fast on his first one, he wobbled at the top.
And Eli Burks now coming out with 355.
Another 20 kilogram jump here, setting himself up.
Which means that Garrett Bailey is going to go heavier than Eli Burks right now.
That doesn't surprise me. Garrett is definitely a gutsy lifter. He likes to put it all out there for you, no matter what that means. Sometimes he definitely wants to
put on a show.
Yeah. You will not be bored watching the 105 men tonight.
All right, let's see what Burks has here.
782 pounds on the bar.
2016 national champion.
True. And that was fast as well. All right, he actually got 1 red light for that.
All right, what's Garrett Bailey putting on? 360 on the bar.
All right,
that's
so
793 pounds.
So this is a 30 kilogram jump for Batsy.
793.7 pounds.
Huge pull here for Batsy.
Huge pull, huge jump.
7.5 kilos off of the open record.
2.5 kilos. Yeah, 2.5 kilos less than his personal best.
All right, let's see here what Botsy Bailey could put down. Louisiana legend.
Oh, he's fighting so hard. Oh my God, and that was
and that's going to be a
bit
no
of
lift
a hitch
there.
No lift for Botsy tonight.
All right, so that's going to bring us back to, no, actually, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
we're going to head back to the top of the order there.
Nicholas Guidice with 320 kilos,
Right.
705 pounds.
Right, that currently leaves Bryce Lewis in first place with Garrett Blevins in second place and Eli Burks in third place. And next closest is going to be Nicholas Guidice in fourth place. All right, bar is loaded for Nicholas Guidice. All right, so as we're rolling into our third attempts here, don't forget, folks, tomorrow Primetime is Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you check in at that time. Tomorrow's regular sessions start at 9 a.m. And tomorrow there's going to be some huge lifting as well. Ray Williams, Dennis Cornelius, and some of the titans of the men's powerlifting scene.
All right, Nicholas Guidice up for his third and final pull, 320 kilograms. And that was beautiful.
Looks good
Let's
from
see
here.
what the judges say. Three
That's
white
it.
lights.
320. All right, Walker Bradshaw's lifter bar moves to 327.5 kilograms, 722 pounds. He's been making it look easy tonight. Let's see what it looks like here.
This is 10 kilogram jump. He's been taking 10 kilogram jumps the entire time. Definitely a smart approach. This isn't going to be changing any position for him. But let's see if it's a PR. It is. It's going to be a 7.5 kilo PR if he gets this.
All right, perfect. So Walker Bradshaw looking for a personal record here with his third attempt. All right, the crowd cheering him on.
Looking very confident. Pull, pull, pull.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Very nice work
fight
there for Walker Bradshaw, 722 pounds, 3 white lights.
Good lift. Yep, he definitely knew he had that going 7.5 over his PR. So good work there. Kevin Mays.
All right, going for 332 and a half. This is a comeback attempt. Missed this on his last one.
Yeah, there was a hitch or some downward motion on the bar in his last attempt. He did lock it out, so let's see if he can do it again. He definitely worked really hard at his last attempt, so hopefully he is not fully gassed. Let's see what he's got here. I bet you he can do something with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, same as the second. Let's see. Let's see what the judges say.
Yeah, it's good. 2-1. Nice work there.
All right. So he was able to clean it up a little bit for that third attempt. Nice comeback there. All right, next up is Ben Rice. 340 kilograms on the bar, 749 pounds. Basically 750.
All right, Ben Rice.
This
coming
is,
out for
Ben Rice
340.
is 6th place right now, and this lift is not going to be changing his position at all. And it is a matched PR for him. So I thought his last one was pretty easy, though. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't go heavier, but we'll see. We'll see what this looks like. See something we don't know. All right.
Yeah, he knew it was easy there.
Maybe he just didn't feel like the last one was easy, but he's got more in the tank for next time with that.
That's it. So, here we go. Garrett Bailey. Oh, here we go. Bailey looking at a total 890 with this pole. All the poles have gone through the roof right now. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Garrett Blevins.
Yeah,
Garrett Blevins.
Yeah.
Sorry.
20 kilo jump here.
20 kilo jump. The crowd is on their feet.
This is
340.
to keep his second position spot right now. 750 pounds.
This should put him in first place.
Oh.
And he's unable to hold on to it. He's
Oh.
All right, they're going to help him out here.
All right, he just lost a little consciousness there.
All right, they got him. He's okay.
He's okay.
Everybody's giving him a round of applause. He is okay. He hangs on to the 870 total there. That was scary for a moment, but he seems okay. He seems okay.
That Valsalva maneuver can really make you lightheaded for sure.
Well, that changes the game a little bit here for Bryce and some of these other lifters. Okay, so Bryce Lewis is going for the Open American record total attempt. Total attempt American record with this pull. 355 kilograms, 782.6 pounds. Getting the pep talk from Matt Gary, the world team coach for USA Powerlifting.
This is a 15 kilogram jump for Bryce. He's very capable
Here we
of
go.
this weight.
This is it for the American record total.
It would not be on the bar.
American record total.
Yeah.
Right now, Bryce Lewis, right here in your living room, 355 kilos, 782.6 pounds. Let's see what he can do with it.
It would not be on the bar if he didn't think he could get this lift. So let's see what happens. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right. Let's see what the judges say. It looked like there was some downward motion. Oh!
Lift is good.
Good job.
Lift is good.
All right.
For Bryce Lewis. What an amazing pull for the man from Colorado.
Maybe it was only a shift sideways that made the bar look that way to me, but I am very far in the back of the arena, so it is hard to tell.
All right, Bailey. Bailey with 360 kilos.
Here we go. This is a comeback attempt for Botsy. He fought really hard on his second attempt, but
all right, here we go.
He's gonna go again.
He wants this. This will help to place him. It'll keep him in the range of the podium.
trying to go from 6th to 4th place with this pull.
Yep.
Oh,
And
he
he's
is
unable to pull it there.
too tired.
All right, here we go. Eli Burks. 385 kilos. He's gone up 30 kilos from his last attempt. 848.8 pounds on the bar.
So Eli is pulling.
He's going to break the record with this pull. Plus the gold medal. Which means he's going to tie on body weight if he can pull this. He ties on, and it's going to be a body weight win over Bryce Lewis. That's what's going to happen right now. If he pulls this weight, this is the last deadlift.
This is a huge pull above the actual American record right now. So he is definitely pulling.
And everybody is on their feet. Everybody's on their feet. I am glad we're on a platform, and I still can't see it. Everyone's on their feet. I'm glad we have the view right here in front of us. We get to see it just the way you folks are seeing it at home. This is it. This is for the win. Eli Burks right here, right now, going to pull 848.8 pounds for the win here over Bryce Lewis. All right, there's an Eli Burks chant going on here in the room right now. Let's see what he can do. Well, here it comes. It's off the ground.
It's going. Oh.
All right. All right, and that's going to end it right there. So, the reigning national champion is Bryce Lewis with a total of 890 kilos. Also taking home the American record total tonight. So nice work for Bryce. Coming in second was Garrett Blevins with 870, and coming in third was Eli Burks with an 860 total. What a fight tonight. The 105s, what an amazing battle between those top lifters there. Really back and forth and kind of all in question and in contention for quite some time there. All these lifters fighting for every last kilogram. We also got the 84 women's class. We got Alicia Webb taking home the Masters title again. Daniella Melo taking home the Open National title for the 84 kilos. New on the scene, Dayna Mcneal. What an amazing pull she had tonight, pulling into second place there for that win for her. Lastly, the 84 plus, Bonica Lough, still your reigning champion there in the 84 plus class, with Leeann Hewitt coming in second and Sarah Brenner coming in third. What an amazing night we had here, folks. Really was great. It was great working with you, Dr. Vanessa, here on the line.
It's great working with you as well, Dave.
And we hope everyone thinks about signing on again tomorrow. We'd like to see you again. We've got Primetime at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And all of the lifters in the morning are at 9 a.m. But don't miss Primetime. Lots more powerlifting to come from USA Powerlifting right here on bodybuilding.com, our broadcast home for this week's event. Again, if you want your friends to sign on, check it out at www.bodybuilding.com/USAPL. And we will see everyone tomorrow. Thanks for signing on.